All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the latest edition of Stoop Talk Podcast, man. I am your host, Lance BCE, and to my left, we got the one and only DJ Active. What's up?
What's up, y'all? What's up?
What's going on? You good?
Yeah, I'm straight. Let me put my phone down. I know how you are.
Not me. It's Phresh. Phresh is the one I'm making a big deal out of that, but
it's you.
Is
the
you?
police.
Joe in the corner over there.
Chase, what's going on?
What up?
How you?
Chilling.
You chilling?
Disgusting outside, but you know, everything is everything.
Everything is everything.
It's not even that bad, bro.
Phresh, what's going on, man? What's up?
Man, you know, the day I'm on.
Dibbling dabbling?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Mine.
Cats, what's going on?
Chilling, man.
How you feeling, man?
My man.
Incredible Hulk today or no?
Nah.
No?
Another day in paradise.
Another day in paradise. I like that.
Sound like a safari line.
Oh, you trying to disrespect cats like that?
No, that's not disrespect.
Oh.
Wow.
You trying to start trouble?
Yeah.
Oh,
He said paradise. All I said was the sun.
could you? That's mine.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Yikes.
Sorry. My
Relax,
bad.
Joe.
Don't touch Lance cup.
I'm just
My
saying.
bad. I'm used to, you know, you got it. I'm
That's
sorry,
mine.
Lance. I apologize.
Well, are you supposed to keep the cup on
Deeply.
the left side or on the right side of your table? What's the proper etiquette for that?
What's
Is
your
there a proper
dominant hand?
etiquette?
I
Are
don't
you
know.
left-handed or right-handed?
What's your dominant
I'm
hand?
right-handed.
So
I mean, you usually know these type of things.
I just asked the question.
he asked the question.
And
So
you're
that's
right-handed.
what it. That's what it is.
So your cup
Well, the
belongs
only
on
reason
that
why-
side.
The only reason why I have it on my left side so I could pick up my phone with my right hand. See?
But if you know you ain't supposed to be on your phone, then your phone should be away.
Oh, yeah,
And your
my
cup
bad.
should be there.
My bad.
Anyways,
You don't want to get a write-up.
anyways.
Bob.
We got a special, a very, very, very special guest in the building today. This is a dear friend of the gang, BCE. You know what I'm saying? We've known her for 10 years plus. This is my Dominicana sensation right here.
Yo, this man is ridiculous.
Shay,
Yo, what?
Shade.
aka Shay Marie. I don't know if she wants to be called Shay Marie today or she's going to be called Shay. I'm calling you Shay.
Shay's
So
fine.
Shay is fine,
She's in
right?
her professional attire. You might have to go
I'm
full
on my
government.
9 to 5 today.
You might
Oh,
have
she on
to
her
go
9 to
full
5.
Tuesday.
government.
And
Well,
I had
listen.
a deadline to get here. So.
Oh, you had a deadline to get here.
Yeah, because of Joe.
Because of you.
Okay, we're gonna stop this Joe
Control
business right
freak.
now. All right, I'm gonna have them send a cease and desist order for y'all to stop mentioning Joe. And I'm be like, yeah, good.
Anybody that's looking to be on the show, just heads up. Lance is very strict with the guidelines. All right, so make sure you appear on time.
The
you know,
nigga
you
want to be
dress
punctual,
properly.
but he be late.
Word.
Anyway, Shay, thank you for coming to the show. I really appreciate you being here with the gang. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have fun today. It's been a while since, I felt like, I seen you at the podcast launch, but
Yeah.
besides that, it's been a while. I haven't seen you, since. And we go way back, you know what I'm saying? We all have, a lot of good and great
House
memories.
parties in Svedka.
Yeah, that's one we usually right. Double Springs, Sveka.
Svedka.
Man, that's when,
we ain't
that
had
was
no money.
Yeah,
Fact.
pretty much.
Damn, I
Pretty
feel
much.
left out. Look at y'all. Enjoying y'all
active,
little
yeah.
moments that y'all had together. That's what's up.
Active. We got moments too, bro. Pause. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
Like,
I guess
with the
I
gang.
guess Lance is
No,
speaking
no,
for
no.
y'all.
It's
huh?
again.
First of all,
We got moments.
Listen, y'all are something else, man. But once again, Shay, thank you. We're gonna have fun today. And for those that are watching, please follow us on our, social media platforms. We're on Instagram, we're on Facebook. All right. YouTube as well. Just subscribe, follow, comment, like, and rate everything that we have. Something so funny?
nothing.
Relax,
Continue.
Joe.
Continue.
I'm just trying to
I
figure out
know
why
he's
DJ Active is
Go ahead.
laughing. All right.
Nothing. We good. So
Listen.
since he did that, let me do my shout outs now. Phresh. Shout out to engineer, shout out to Josh. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to E in the building, And of course, shout out always our special guest, Ann. Shout out to Ann. And yeah, let's start now.
All right. Okay. So Active just did his shout outs, because he wanted to get that in.
He's a DJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what I'm here to do.
Yeah. DJ Active. What would we be without you? Yeah.
Y'all be good.
Okay. All right. So we're
Sounds
gonna
real personal.
well, I didn't even
You
pay
know
him
what I
any
mean?
mind.
Like,
I
man.
didn't pay him any mind. But So we're gonna get into the first topic of the day. This is actually a scenario, right? This is a very, not a long scenario, but it's
It's
very
lengthy.
detailed. So when I'm about to speak, as I, read it out, I just need everybody to like literally.
Could you just read it as one continuous passage?
Well,
And
that's
don't
if
be
I don't
pausing.
get. Hopefully, I don't get
pause
interrupted by
and
everybody
be
else.
Like, yeah. So
Listen,
this.
listen.
Just continue.
All of y'all
Next, hit 'em with
love interrupting me as I'm speaking. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
that's my job. They say
Oh, that's your job.
that's what Phresh says.
just go ahead. One
Phresh
straight
says
passage.
I'm the interrupter here. I'm Mr. Interrupter for Stoop Talk.
Mm.
Right?
So what are you?
That's a corny name. I would have came up with something.
You're interrupting
not-
yourself right now.
No, I'm not trying to make a name for myself. I'm just saying you saying I'm always interrupting. Like right now. Matter of fact, go ahead.
Is it safe to speak? Okay.
Ask
Oh,
Phresh.
son.
All right. So.
Oh my God.
All right, so this is a scenario that I'm gonna explain. So for those that are listening or watching, just pay attention to everything I say, because all these details are important to form an educated opinion, right? Okay, so this is the scenario. I actually created the scenario myself just to let y'all know.
Shout out
I
to
can
Lance for
tell.
creating.
I can tell you made that. But how?
Let's give you a bomb for creating something,
Lance does not know
and hopefully
How to
we
be
all like it.
concise. Come on.
All right, so let me start before Phresh catches to the attack. All right, so
Very impatient,
the scenario goes: this girl is an immigrant living here in the United States illegally for at least 5 years, right? So she meets this guy, and she ends up dating him for 2 years and counting. The girlfriend, she's been trying to get papers ever since Trump took office, but the boyfriend that she's with, he's not necessarily ready for marriage, despite being in the girlfriend's best interest, right? So in spite of that issue, their relationship otherwise is seamless, it's perfect. But after a while, the girlfriend pretty much decides it's best that they break up, right? So she then, after the breakup, makes the decision to pay an ex-man for an arrangement wedding. Spicy, right? Now, after finding out the boyfriend feels, betrayed, and he feels like, Shorty never really truly loved him, even though he himself wasn't, ready for marriage yet, right? So, my question to everybody here is, who's more wrong in this scenario?
I think you missed the part.
No, I
No.
didn't miss the part.
I was reading it while he was saying it.
Who's more wrong in this scenario, and whose side are y'all on? Keds, why you feel like I missed the part?
Nah, because I feel like I didn't hear when you said that she wanted him to marry her.
I said that.
Oh, I didn't catch that.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
said
continue.
So, Keds, let's start with you. Let's start with you.
Yo, not just like a teacher, son.
Yeah,
like,
that
you
was
think
what I'm
like
saying.
somebody
Kinda
not paying
sensitive.
attention? Yo, yeah, how about
Yeah, Mr.
wasn't
Lawrence.
listening?
Matter of
No,
fact, you start.
I never start with Keds, so I think this is
You
a good.
actually
Kids, you didn't raise your hand.
It's been a while.
How about
It's
you?
been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Oh, man.
So what's up, Keds? What you think
I
about
don't
this
think
situation?
anybody's more wrong, but he needed to just pull his panties up because if he didn't want to marry her, fuck it, she had to do what she had to do.
So in
Facts.
other words, you think he was wrong then? If you
Like
had
I
to choose.
said, I don't think anybody's more wrong, Joe.
If anything, he just missed
But
out. That's all.
she needed to get her papers. If that's what she did, what she had to do. That's it. You can't feel a wave. She made a move and said, "Fuck it, I got to do what I got to do. I got to get my papers." That's it.
Right. She just made
Why is he gonna feel
an
away?
executive business
It's
decision.
it's not like she's I'm marrying this guy. I'm gonna be with him. I'm sleeping with him now, and this is my boyfriend, etc. That's not what happened.
No, but he didn't you say in the scenario she decided to break up with him
She decided to break up
and
with him.
then paid
I would
another
think-
guy?
Then paid
She made a
somebody else.
business
Right.
decision.
I would think, yeah. I
But
would
she
think. I would
decided
think
that 'cause
that.
he didn't want to marry her.
I would think, everything takes a conversation. So for her, she could have been on some, look, I need my papers. I'm not saying this to you as, I'm not trying to force you to marry me. But if we don't get married, then I'm gonna break up with you and I'm gonna make somebody else marry me. I'm gonna pay them to get, I think she could have did that because, it takes a conversation to do that. But if she didn't, then,
So you don't feel like her presenting, okay, let's get married because I need my papers. That's not enough.
I just think that it takes a conversation.
No, I know,
Like everything else.
But this is what I'm saying. They had the conversation.
But they had the conversation. Conversation.
She had a conversation. Well, from what you stated, she had a conversation saying that she wants to get married, but this is her boyfriend, so it's not like, it's not like that type of conversation. I'm gonna marry somebody else if you don't marry me. I'm pretty sure that's not what happened.
Well, I didn't specifically state that, but she made it clear to her boyfriend that this is something that I want to do because, just to secure myself.
Right. So now he's looking at it as, well, I understand that, but I'm not married. I'm not ready to marry you.
Get married.
So after that, it could have been on some, well, I love you and everything, and you're holding me back from staying here.
Yeah.
So if you can't marry me, I'm gonna pay somebody else to marry me, and then he could be on some. All right, it sounds, it's like an ultimatum. You know.
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
but then if you look at the details again, he says he felt betrayed.
Who went through this shit?
That's no. All right, he felt betrayed.
Lance just don't come up with shit.
But that's the thing. But that
Wait, so I can't
wait,
be
No
hold
credit.
on, hold on.
Nah.
Violate the bro.
Hold
like
on.
that.
But that's the thing. When you say he felt betrayed.
Look where his stoop breakers come from.
Wait,
Damn. Son.
Yo,
But
let Actor
wait.
finish, and then we gonna get
But-
to
but
shit.
that's-
Had a stoop breaker yet?
Yeah, I did.
That
What's the
dumb
word?
shit that he had.
Y'all said it
with
was
the,
dumb. So
the
I
letter.
said, fuck it. I'm not doing no more.
What is there
I
a
give up.
D in
A
the
D&W?
word?
Am I bugging?
Right? Is
No,
there a
this
D and
W.
W?
look. Lance hyped to say that. He said some dumb shit.
Continue.
But
Actor.
Lance, you still don't even know the right answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, continue.
Anyway, like you said, the betrayal means that he was unaware that she was gonna do that. So that means that she didn't have a conversation with him saying
listen.
that I'm gonna do this if you don't do this.
Yeah, but
Let me
he
chime
did say
in on
he
this.
felt betrayed. Like it's
Yeah,
Let me chime
but that's
in
what
on
I'm trying to
this.
say. He
Bro.
only felt betrayed because she didn't talk to him and say, "Look, I'm gonna break with you, and I'm gonna pay somebody else."
But
to
they were
look."
already
bro.
broken up. What
All
is
right,
that
let's
betrayal
let Phresh
about?
speak, and
why
then
your
after that we
friend
gonna
didn't
get
give you
shit.
all the details.
No, this is not.
You're stupid.
Y'all not. There's a reason why it's like this. Go on, Phresh. I want to hear what you got to say first.
I mean, necessarily, I don't believe, like Head said, that anyone is more wrong. But
Right.
if I had to pick, homie is wrong, and I'm gonna tell you why I think that. For one,
Right.
if that's somebody that you with for 2 years, you know their situation, right? So if you know their situation, but you're not necessarily ready for that, that's fine. But if she needs to secure herself, how you gonna be mad at that? Especially if she broke up with you. Even if she didn't break up with him and went and did that, then I'd have been, without discussing it, that's something completely different. But if y'all not an item anymore because you're not willing to help her secure her future in the country, who are you to be mad?
I
So,
mean,
do you think 2 years is long enough?
2 years is
No,
not
no, no,
long
no, no,
enough,
no,
though.
no, no.
I'm not. Gonna
I'm
hold
not
you, though.
faulting him for not being ready for marriage. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that he cannot be mad
So let me
at her steps
let me
to secure
real quick,
herself.
Let me ask you this then: do you think he should rightfully feel betrayed? Then
No,
Betrayed for what?
she didn't betray him.
So do you
If
think?
anything, she should feel betrayed.
So okay. So do you think that he's not wrong for maybe possibly feeling like, oh my God, this girl used me, or this whole time maybe
What?
she didn't really like me. Like
Used
that.
him for what? She didn't get no papers off
She
him.
didn't get no papers, so
I see
she
where
didn't-
he's trying to
But
go
what
with
if
this.
that was?
Yeah, I mean too, but it
Oh,
doesn't
like,
matter.
Oh, this
What-
is her
what if
ulterior
that
motive
was
this whole
ulterior
time?
motive the whole time?
like a double
that she
agent,
just wanted papers.
That you think she just
like
wanted papers?
like an agent. You know, agent. 2
But at
years
the
because
end of the day,
you could
who's
say-
gonna risk getting deported?
Yeah, niggas. I mean, niggas get
Who's
got
gonna
every
do
day,
that?
B.
But at the same time, too, he could be like, I mean,
2 years is not enough.
It's not. I'm not saying that at all. He got the right to decide when he's ready to marry
Right.
somebody. She can't rush
Because
that.
think about the
No,
real
nothing.
commitment that you're making when you do that.
He probably feel betrayed because he probably was like, "Why you didn't just pay me?"
Now, see, maybe that's the betrayal he feels.
Yo, Shay, go on. I want to hear what
But
you
if he
think
was
about this
willing to marry
situation.
her for bread, but not because I was with you for 2 years, he fouled.
Yeah, you're right.
That's a fact.
But that's the only betrayal.
I just said it as a joke.
What? That's crazy.
I
Shay,
think
was this you?
no.
What?
Oh, all right. I'm just making sure.
Shades, this
I was
you.
born here.
All right.
Look at this guy.
So I think
Damn, this nigga trying to.
I'm trying to figure out where he got this
Yo,
thing
let her
from.
Shay,
talk, man. Let her
continue.
talk.
Don't pay these fools no mind.
I think that any relationship is an exchange regardless. So to be feeling used, I think that, I'm giving you a relationship. I'm being your girlfriend. I'm pretty sure she was cooking for him, taking
That's not
care
true.
of him.
That's probably not.
He wouldn't have stood there that long.
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
Well, look, I did put in the
Depends on
in
the
the
type
They
of
said
guy
it was
it is.
it was
The relationship
seamless,
was seamless and
otherwise.
perfect.
So
Another- yeah.
I don't fault neither one of them. He can feel however he wants to feel. He's
If you have to
entitled
choose,
to
though,
feel that
you got to
way.
choose somebody.
she's right for doing what she had to do. Like Phresh said, I'm not getting deported because you're not ready. I respect the fact that you're not ready, so I'm gonna move on and do what I have to do now. When I get my papers, if we still on the same thing, then we
Nah,
can
that's
get
a
back
dub
together.
though.
No. Let me tell you something.
We
though.
ain't getting back together.
So look,
What?
Look,
You
nope.
ain't gonna-
Nah.
I mean, y'all really
Talking
can't get
about when I
married.
get my papers. You're a dub.
that's
now.
why. That's
That's
why.
fine.
And now I'm
That's-
gonna go marry another immigrant so she could get papers.
That's why I said.
You are hurt. And
That's-
is it your scenario?
But that's crazy. But that's why I said what I said.
I gotta
Everything
be
takes
funny,
a
man.
conversation. Well, if you're not gonna she probably didn't even have to break up with him. She could just told him like, yo, all right, I'm gonna marry some.
Hold
You still
on,
wanna
bro.
be-
So you would be cool with that?
Right.
Wait. Did I say I
so-
was gonna be cool?
No, I would ask you
Can I
if
finish?
you would be cool with that. Letting your shorty go marry somebody else with papers, but staying with you.
I mean, if she's not having sex with him,
But you do know that they have stipulations on these when they come to. You ever seen that episode of Wayne's Brothers where the African girl came and was marrying Sean for papers?
The stipulations
Like I gotta
aren't
live
that
together.
deep.
No,
It's probably
I've
not.
seen
No,
it.
I heard
But
it.
they
It's-
do.
It's more rigorous
Do
now.
checkups,
right?
though.
It's
You
it's
gotta
a
live
little,
with this
it's
person.
a little deeper now, but
You gotta live. She gonna have
Gotta
to
have
you
a
don't
big
have
account.
you don't have to live with them. You don't have to live with them. You just have to.
What?
You don't.
That's not a requirement. Let me Google this.
a requirement, but how many times do people say that they take care of somebody's kids on the taxes and
I
it's
mean, I
not
could
true?
call somebody
You know what
for
I'm saying?
immigration right now.
But I mean,
let's not do
you
that.
can't really prove.
I've seen it.
But I
several
mean, if
times.
you got somebody coming and checking up on you randomly,
They don't do it like that.
I
They
think
only
they
do
do.
it if they raise flags, and only in the
especially
beginning.
now, I think they do because of this
Nah, it's only in
tangerine
the
with the toothpaste.
beginning. Well, maybe. But from what I know, you just have to have. They'll ask you certain questions. You know, you have to be on point with some of them, because if you answer all of them correct, that also raises a flag.
So,
like it's a lot that goes into it. You don't have to live with them. You just have to make sure that you on your P's and Q's, like with anything that you do that you're not supposed to do.
So let me actually flip this a little bit real quick.
that's a serious question that Phresh asked me. Would I or would anyone?
I
do
was
that?
just about to go into Shay. So Shay,
Were you?
yeah. Wait,
I let everybody else go because I've been.
Yo, there was 2 flags on that. Active got upset because you didn't let him finish.
so active is king interrupter though,
But-
son.
I didn't really get upset.
Your statement just now was out of line.
Completely out of pocket.
Because I said I was gonna get into Shay. Y'all know what I mean.
You said go in.
Shay, you know what I meant.
No, we don't.
Shay, you know what I
You
mean.
know what
You
you
ain't
meant.
Trey Songz,
I'm
nigga.
dead.
We
Okay.
single,
Okay,
so we don't know.
whatever. Anyways, so before I got really interrupted again, so Shay, so now my question to you, and I'm gonna flip it up a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Now, what if you was the boyfriend in the situation? Meaning you were with somebody that wanted to get papers for 2 years, and you know they hit you with the ultimatum like, yo, listen, mommy, like either you gotta put a
They
ring on
don't
this,
have to live together.
or I'ma keep it moving. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta put a ring on it.
Well, theoretically,
If I'm not ready, 2 years is entirely too soon. That's one. For 2, you barely know somebody. I think I would give them that option. If you want to go ahead and do what you have to do, I'm not gonna be the one to stand in your way. So do your thing.
really.
Really,
But
really.
you're not staying with them, you mean?
No, I mean, not
Even
that
if-
I wouldn't stay with them. Nah, I wouldn't.
Even if he
I would.
says to you, "All right, I'm gonna marry somebody else, but I still want to be with you."
Could you handle that type of situation?
Nah.
Why not?
Because I'm not, first of all, just the legality of it. I'm not getting myself into that. Any consequence from that is extreme. I'm cool. That's 1. 2, it's not my, like I said, it's too soon. It's not my thing.
So,
I'm not doing it.
What's considered too soon though?
2 years.
You think that's too soon to get married?
Yeah,
You think so?
absolutely.
That's
some
good,
people
that's
think
another
so.
good
For some
question.
people, that's too long.
Huh?
That's
Word.
crazy.
Some people-
Yeah.
For some people, they think that's too long. Like I should have got married in 6 months.
I could no.
It's fucking insane.
Yeah.
But active, didn't you get engaged in like 6 months at one point?
What?
First of all, I am not gonna answer that.
I was
For
like, wait,
anybody
hold
that's
on. I was
listening
like, what
right now-
inside scoop you got?
Yeah,
son?
because that never happened.
That was one of the
Okay.
moments.
Everybody-
Sort of love.
What?
Those personal moments.
I want to see the
I
look
would
on his
say
face.
I would say Junior came in about 6 months. You know what I'm saying? But that's about it. You know.
Junior came in about 6 months.
You know what I mean? Like I was with his mom for like 6 months. And
Oh, you was?
yeah,
I didn't know that.
nobody did.
We had this conversation though.
But remember, he told us, y'all don't even know who my baby mother is. Fuck out of here. Remember that?
I do remember that, but afterwards,
No
after the 6
one
months-
knows who my baby mother is.
You saying that? I hope she doesn't listen to this.
And
Oh Lord. Listen,
Yeah.
I don't want to
do
be.
I care?
I don't want to be with you if you get,
Nah.
served
I mean, I'm not
Served
throwing.
for what?
I'm not throwing shots at her. I'm just saying that
Bro, you clearly haven't been present for our episodes if you said that.
No, I'm talking about we had a.
No,
a
but you
separate-
just said you don't want to be present when he gets served. Is that what you said?
Yeah, I know we spoke about
can't
that
get
already.
any
So
more
you were
How-
present during the child support episode where
Yeah.
he stated he was on child support already.
No, but you see, I don't want to put the man business out here, so y'all
But he
forcing me.
said that on the episode.
Right, so there's no
Where
more he
were
can get
you?
served.
What did she serve
I'm
him?
no longer
He
going to
was there,
speak
I
on
saw
this
him.
because I know what he told me afterwards.
I remember that episode.
So see, active. I'm looking.
You know
up
when
for
Lance
brother.
got that stupid smile on his face, he's like, "Oh shit."
Nah,
I think I understand what Lance
These niggas
is
is
saying.
on to me.
I don't want to put the
In
man
his head, he's like,
I think he's just referring to
These niggas
he don't
is
want
on
to say
to
it
me.
himself. He rather me say it. I think that's what you're trying to say.
Well, if you want to, you know what I'm saying.
Don't
But
say
you already
that,
said
nigga.
it.
I already said
That's
it.
the-
Whatever
that's what I'm
sounds
saying.
good.
Yeah.
Don't try
But
to
yeah,
save
continue.
him.
Go ahead.
All right, well,
I
yeah.
had somebody DM me. I watched the episode. Why? I'm like, wait. Hold on. I don't want to get into it. Just know that I am, and that's it.
You are what and you what?
Nothing.
All right. So 2 years too soon for you for a marriage, right?
For marriage, yeah.
Okay. So Chase, let me go to you, right? So if you was in a situation, same thing as her,
Chase,
your
look, I'm
girl
bothered.
need her papers. You know what I'm saying? 2 years. Everything she cook, she do everything. She wipe your balls. She rub your belly every night
here and-
so you can fall asleep. She play with your beard on your face.
Son, what's
Yeah, 'cause
wrong
that
with you
makes it
today,
so
son?
much better.
Well, I mean, that's what, a lot of men.
She washes the royal penis. That's what he
Fuck out of here.
What?
Why are you so upset?
Why you
I'm not doing that.
Oh,
You're not doing what?
She can go ahead and do what she got to do, bro. I'm not marrying you because you need papers. I'm sorry.
Well, all right. Let's not say because she
that's what
loves
you're
you.
But
bringing
that's
to
your
them.
scenario.
That's what you
Come
bring
on.
to
But
them.
she,
okay, but you
Lance,
can't say
but
let's
that's what
not
you're
say-
bringing
that's
to
what,
me.
Exactly. What are you saying?
That's
All
not
right,
the
let's
only
just-
reason.
how you
not
gonna
the only
create a
reason.
scenario and say
It's not the only reason, though.
Oh,
Clearly,
because
that's-
Trump's gonna deport you. That's
But
the other
he
reason.
said he's not ready. So there's
Right.
no more
Nah,
because
bro.
after that.
Yeah, there's nothing else. It's like I don't mean to make it sound like I'm such a cold-hearted person, but I'm not doing that just because you're risking deportation.
you're light skinned. You can never be cold hearted. Only dark skinned people.
What is
What?
he talking about?
Yeah, but you be claiming you light skinned too.
Exactly. That's to get that attribute that you have. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yo, listen. Yeah, I'm not doing that, bro. If you feel you need to go pay somebody for your papers,
Right.
then go ahead and do that. Because if it's
And then-
2
but you was-
years
but-
and I feel like I'm not ready to, because remember, you got to remember, you're taking on marriage. That's a sacrament.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're vowing to this person to do certain things.
But-
And if I'm not ready for that, regardless of papers or not, I'm not doing it. Because
But you
you're
wouldn't
not,
stay with that person though, right?
Nah, because at that point, like, remember, if you're doing this for paper so you could stay here, right? That's really why this is becoming an issue now.
Mhm.
But then when it happens, you're gonna expect me to uphold certain things that I wasn't ready for. Only because we were already in a serious relationship. So you're like, well, I mean, we're married now, so why we can't just
so
keep the ball rolling?
Active is the only one that feels that well basically kind of said that he would stay with his girl while she gets married technically. Am I wrong?
Did he
not
say that?
Say that.
Did he say that?
I thought
did
that's the
not say
direction he
that.
was
But
going.
we
Yeah,
gonna
you did.
we gonna
Because
pause
now,
on that.
Yeah,
I'm
you did.
No,
let's
I
just
did
say I
not.
stayed there, right?
I made a what do you call it? A statement.
Let's
Or-
say you stay there, right? Now you stay while she gets married to somebody else, and y'all relationship is still seamless. Now, 2 years down the line, y'all want to get married. The fuck are you doing? You can't do nothing.
Well, you can. She
No,
can
you
get a
can't.
divorce.
but it
No.
costs.
It costs money to do that. And on top of that, them stipulations with
Well, she
immigration
paid-
to get papers, they be on some like, yo, you got to stay together for 10 years now.
Well, if she paid
No,
money
they
to
do.
get them
There
get the
be-
marriage in the
yeah,
first
there
place.
be sometimes.
Honestly,
No,
from what I
unless-
saw on
unless-
Google,
No,
those
the
type of
10
things
year-
you're not gonna find
No,
out
no,
unless
no,
you
no,
talk
look,
to
though.
immigration.
The
Look,
law.
10-year thing is when you get married to somebody, technically they become your sponsor. So you're their sponsor for 10 years. So anything they do for
But
10
look, though.
years falls on you.
But
Because
look,
it's like
though.
that's like a probation
okay.
period for your
Like
papers.
in marriage,
that's
right?
crazy.
So basically, you marry
But
somebody for
10
money.
years, you're
Look,
my
though.
baby for 10
And
years.
then
So
you get
if
No,
divorce.
but you can still get a divorce though. Like, let's just say,
yeah, but you're still responsible for that person.
yeah, you could say the person cheat. No,
the
you
hell
could
that
say the
mean?
person.
You're
I didn't know
responsible
that.
for
You could,
person.
Yeah.
you could say the person cheated, and you'd be like, "This is why you want to get a divorce," you know, because that's what.
She's not saying
But
you
when you
can't
do
get
that,
divorced.
right?
She's saying they're still your sponsor
So like
for
let's
the
say
sponsorship period of 10 years.
let's say I marry
That's
someone
fucked up.
so that they can get their papers. We get a divorce after 4 years, his papers are rolling, and he commits a crime.
That's a way that they
He
get you so
killed
that you don't.
that's not
you don't
even
do
say a
this shit for
criminal
money.
crime, like a civil crime where he needs to pay money.
Mm.
You have to pay that.
Damn.
If they
not
don't.
him.
So
if,
for
if
child
they
support.
don't, but
So like
Like if he has
credit
another
card
kid
fraud,
with
you know what I'm saying?
somebody else.
if you get married with somebody and they have child support, that's y'all child support.
yeah.
But that's anybody though.
Right.
You got-
Papers or no papers involved.
Yeah, but what she's saying is even if y'all get divorced, they're still your sponsor. If he don't pay the child
Yeah, that's what
support,
she's saying.
she gotta pay it.
A 10-year tenure.
10
That's
year
insane.
Because
period.
once you get married, you still got to go through certain, like, you still got to wait for your papers.
Yeah, it takes a while to process.
It
I
could
mean, it's a
take
little
years.
faster. It's a little faster than if you're being asked. If somebody's asking for you, like how they usually do it.
J
But-
Lo's in a lot of heat. She got married to like 6 guys, yo. Like everybody went to marry J Lo. She
So I say
married
she
mad
in heat.
people.
Yeah.
Because if Ben Affleck or Mark Anthony has child support, and
No,
they
but
can't
they
play
div-
it, let's just say
No,
she,
I mean
she would have to pay it.
No, not now. No, that's if the only time that you're responsible for anything that they're doing after the divorce is if you're their sponsor. So if they're getting papers, they were all.
I was about to say, I didn't know that they were immigrants, bro.
Oh no! Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't.
I was wondering where the J-Lo thing was going.
Yeah, because
Oh.
But forget
no,
about all that.
yeah.
Lance,
I thought it was just marriage.
what
Period.
you,
No,
what
no,
would
no.
you
what do you think about your own
Sir?
scenario?
About that girl that left.
Because you be trying to skate on
Are
these
you
questions.
doing this shit?
No.
Oh.
Who he was
I'm
with for 2 years
I must say,
and just disappeared.
The way,
Nah,
the
the
way
shorty
Lance
might be
move,
coming
you
to
never
him
know.
to pay him.
wait, say that again, please? I didn't hear
He
you.
might be the one on the other side where shorty trying to pay him.
You think so?
Ooh, he would have been married.
Not really.
What you doing? That don't mean nothing.
I was about
Yeah,
to
but
say,
he,
what the-
he
what
said
the
he
ring
covered
mean, brother?
he covered the studio time for like the next 6 months.
First
so-
of all, you don't even have to
Oh,
wear
you
your ring
did?
right now.
yeah. So
You
where
can
you
wear
think that
it
came
Yeah.
from?
if you had a ring. By the way,
Okay, first of all, I'm gonna answer this question. I'm gonna just ignore what you just said because that's
Why?
foolishness.
he's going like this. I said you cannot have it on right now, and you could put it on after the show.
Yeah, why are you gonna
Listen,
ignore
if I get married, I'm having my ring on 25/8.
You better be proud.
Facts.
Heard
He's
you.
saying that because he's never gonna get married.
Yo, don't be spreading my business out there.
Bro, you said on the show
Don't ruin the
you're
one of the
you're-
followers.
Bro, how old are you right now?
okay.
And you
alright,
said
is
you
anybody
had one girlfriend your entire life.
Okay,
That's not a recipe for marriage.
That's bad. You got a bad ratio. I ain't gonna front.
son, really? You judging me, cats?
I'm just telling you, you got a bad ratio, bro.
These Jamaican guys, man.
He said it's a bad
Maybe I should just do an episode,
How you gonna be somebody oxtail with no seasonings?
for the love of Lance or something
I
like
was
that.
about to say we
No,
gotta
no, no,
we
no.
gotta do a
Wait,
show.
first of all, let's not stray away. Answer the question.
Facts.
Facts, sir.
Nah, I agree with everybody else here.
No.
No. We all had different.
No, I'm gonna,
Give
can I-
your opinion.
I'm gonna give my opinion.
Okay.
Right. So when I first, after I came up with this masterpiece,
Which took you 2 weeks.
Masterpiece.
Which took you 2 weeks.
after I
Okay.
came up with this
This is
masterpiece,
crazy.
Damn, give the bro some credit.
at
son.
first I was like, I'm not paying him no mind. At first I was like, damn, in this situation, I think the girl is wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Like, off of first glance, because
I just say communication. I think
Right.
she should
So
have
you think
communicated
she's
better.
wrong for
I don't.
taking necessary
But
steps to secure her
right,
citizenship?
After I really
So
sat
she should
down-
get deported because
right.
he don't want to marry
Listen,
her.
after
I don't
sat
think she's in
down-
that.
And who's to say that they didn't have that conversation?
Right, I'm saying like
And he said no.
Well, he
But
said he
it
wasn't
doesn't
ready.
say
yet.
it in the.
He said
in
he
the-
wasn't ready.
And it
yet.
doesn't.
He said that he felt betrayed. So when you put that word in,
Y'all
No,
are mad.
betrayed.
Listen,
He's saying
listen.
betrayed as in he felt like she never loved him.
Right.
She was only with him to try to get papers, and because he didn't want to marry her, she went elsewhere. Now
Right.
I feel hurt that she did that. That's what
exactly.
he means.
Unless he just wanted
which
to
is very
play
natural
victim.
for him to
Yeah,
feel
like
that
he's
way.
bold.
Either way,
He got
you
nerve.
cannot
victim.
fault anybody, whether it was roles reversed or
and
not.
it depends on where he's from too.
Here we go.
Well, I'll say this. No,
Here
honestly,
we go,
no.
son.
I'll say this.
Where is he from?
What the guy?
Yeah.
If he felt betrayed and hurt,
Where is he from? Just give a country.
give a
I
country.
feel like he gonna say Trini.
nah. Trini man don't care.
So where, son?
He could be American.
No, but listen, I this is what I'll say, right?
That's what I'm saying.
I'll say that the man is wrong though. After I really dissected it, and he's wrong
you just said
because
the woman.
No, he said initially that's how he
At his
felt.
first
right.
His first glance, he
yeah,
felt the
first
woman.
glance. But
Okay.
in the end of after really soaking it all in, I think the man is wrong, and I say that because he went into the situation knowing that she's an immigrant, right? They got into a relationship. So, I mean, offhand that automatically that she might not have said it initially. I mean, obviously in the scenario, at some point she did establish that that's what she wanted to do to secure herself. But my thing is, if you're the man and you're going into that situation, is a hyper clock, going towards, marriage to secure herself. So I think he should have known better to not allow himself to get that deep in with her without facing the actual reality. I might have to hurry up and, marry this person because, at the end of the day, she got to look out for her first. You know what I'm saying? So in a sense, I'm like, maybe he's wrong because of the fact that he knew this situation from the very beginning. You know what I'm saying? Even if she didn't say that initially at the very beginning, who's gonna really say that? You going out on the third or fourth date? Yo, listen, homie. I know we just dating. We don't talk, but
There's some people that's blunt like that.
Yes.
There's some people that's blunt like that though.
You feel me? So I mean, at the end of the day, I just think that he
That's
just
if
didn't.
she's Trini.
Yo,
That
listen,
if
homie.
That's if she's Trini. She's didn't take any. She's just looking out for herself at the end of the day. So that's how I feel.
What if he said no because he saw it as a way out?
What you mean? But the relationship was.
I think it's
So,
perfect.
like I
what if
said.
That
he was
doesn't
just
mean
like-
he wanted to be there.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like it takes communication.
What
Look,
if he just saw it as a way out and he was
I
like,
think
fuck
she
it.
could.
Then he
I think
turned
she
around
could
and
have probably
played victim
presented
Then
it
got
better.
hurt.
real bad.
I think she
Then
could.
got hurt.
I think she could have
How could she
presented
have
it.
presented it better?
Look, I'm not with you because I want to get married. I mean, because I want to get my papers. I think if you really love me and I love you, and if we're gonna stay together for this amount
But
of
after
years,
2 years, she shouldn't have to explain that.
Unless she just
yes,
showed him
but
that
but
his
still,
her 6
but
month
still,
visa
in
ran
a
out.
guy's mind, you in the back of your mind, you probably still like, oh, she's probably just with me because she wants her papers. But she gotta probably ask like, yo, if you do you really love me? Do you see a future with me? If you see a future with me, like how I see a future with you, I think we should do this. Probably not right now, but probably like next year or whatever, or when you feel comfortable. Or
But what
ask him
about she about to be deported next
what-
month? What you be doing next year?
if that's the case, if he really loves her, then and he don't want to see her go, then he marries her.
So that was the whole scenario.
You gonna marry her?
Truth be told, Ice
If
might
I
kick in
love,
the door.
if I
and it'd
love
be a
her
dramatic
and I know
scene.
she's about to be deported, I'm gonna marry her
So
because
that
I don't
was
want
the
to see her
scenario.
go.
So you would do it.
Yeah, if I love her, if I love her, if I see a future with her, yeah, I'm gonna do it.
So then you saying that you would marry the female in this scenario?
Yeah,
So if
I
you
was,
love her,
yeah, if
you
I
love
love
her. I
her
could
and
see
I don't
that.
want to see her go, of course I'm gonna marry her. Like,
I
nah,
mean, at 2 years,
it doesn't matter.
Some people go-
Let
some
me
people
tell you
fall in
something.
love
Let me
with
tell you
you,
something.
definitely.
Let me tell you
Yeah.
something.
You said they don't.
Wait,
Some
wait,
people can't fall in
Well,
love
that's
with
what I'm
you.
saying.
We're gonna
At
have a
that
whole
point, you
episode
should.
dedicated to that, though.
Let me
But
tell you
go on.
something. Yeah, it's
We're
2
gonna wrap
years. But if you really think that you love this person, because sometimes it don't take a lot of years to notice that you love this person, you want to be with this person, you see a future with this person. If you feel like they could elevate you or whatever it is, and y'all elevate each other emotionally, mentally, whatever, physically, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? The years shouldn't matter. So that's why some people could get married in 8 months, a year, 2 days, whatever. I don't know.
Right. It's
does
whenever
matter, though.
it's whenever you
I think
feel
it's,
y'all
I think
reach
it's
that point.
I think it's in your mind more than
It has to be
more
both,
so
though.
more
No.
so because you know, human beings live by rules. Like, nah, like if you
Not
my boy, and then you be
necessarily.
like, if I tell Lance, yeah, I met this girl like about 6 months ago. I think I'm ready to marry her. And then Lance is gonna be like, nigga, it's only 6 months. You bugging.
Right.
You don't know
That's
her.
his
Marriage is
opinion.
different.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but that's what I'm trying to say. But that goes in your
Listen,
mind and say like, yo, he probably right.
There's
it probably
something that
alter
you're
your-
called, if
know
you
what I'm
take
saying?
a class of sociology, they'll teach you about societal norms, what the norm is,
I don't need a class.
and what it is to be taboo. That I would consider getting married in 6 months a taboo
That's
from a
gaslighting,
sociology
son.
standpoint.
That is gaslighting like a mother.
We got to remember being married. It's a business. You know what I'm saying? Like that is just
That's
something
what
you
I'm
can't
trying.
just act
All right, that's
on
what I'm
just
saying. If y'all feel like
emotion.
y'all elevate each other, if you see like if your girl, if you see that she has a plan on business
Let me
or
tell you
whatever,
something.
or
My ex-girlfriend, like after the fact,
the one
I
that-
only knew her for like maybe even 3 months before we actually met. And I'm not gonna say I regret that, but it's like that was, and I felt that was like a big mistake. Like I should have waited like way longer than that. We got friends that waited like 2 years before they made their girlfriends. You know what I'm saying? 3 years. You feel me? So I'm just looking at that aspect like, so when you talking about marriage now, that's a whole different, ballpark. You
and
know what
that's
I'm saying?
and that's BS too. For you waiting 3 years to make somebody your girlfriend,
Bro,
She's the dumb one.
That's OD.
listen.
Why you sticking around that long?
Listen. Honestly,
Why you sticking around
That
that
shit is
long?
funny.
Yeah,
to each
that's
his
OD.
own, man. I don't
Whoever
put-
waited 3 years
First
to
of all-
wife somebody is the
First
goat.
of all, you just allowing other niggas to go have sex with a girl that you really like. Like I can't even think. Forget it.
Yeah, we gonna
Let's
go
move
to the
on.
next
Stoop
go to the
breaker.
next topic, man. Oh,
Yeah, stoop breaker. Let's do the stoop
Keds,
breaker.
I don't got it.
oh, I'm about to say because
You wanna
the way
do-
how you said it, you know what I'm saying?
You
Wait,
wanna-
active. Did you work?
I've
on
been
the
waiting
stoop
for active to come with a
the stoop
drop.
breaker drop, the wrestling drop. No,
Active
wrestling?
is playing. He's not gonna do it. Son.
active too busy for us. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
if active don't have it next time, he paying for the whole session, bro.
Facts.
You heard that? Next
Yo,
week, active.
We voted
That would
and that's
be-
unanimous.
That would push me.
There you
But-
go. We just said it. What you mean?
so by
But
next
I'm not
week,
gonna do it.
by next week, you gotta have it, son.
Nah, I'm gonna try to get it.
You gotta,
I'm sorry
son.
for
You
everybody
got a nice suede jacket on right now.
Yo,
You
that don't
can
have
make the
nothing.
drop.
You have a nice Christoph, you know what I'm saying, suede, dad hat
That
right
means
now.
I got it for free. It's my company. I didn't buy it. You bought that.
It looks good though.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
That diverting at its best.
But we getting
It's
back.
it's a small
next
shout
week,
out too.
Next week you gotta have the drop, son.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get
We've
it.
procrastinated long enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it.
Yeah,
Well,
this is a
y'all want to
special-
do the stoop? You want to do this, or you want to do the one that I put on the internet?
Oh, I'm gonna save that one. But we are gonna use that one though.
Okay.
We can use it next week though. I'll
Wait.
let you do it.
Oh, the one that you asked
I was about to say,
Yeah.
that we never
give us
posted?
the answer.
Oh, for the
Oh,
Last
yeah, you
week.
got to give the answer.
Well, we didn't put
last
that. No, not yet because we didn't
yeah,
put that.
but this
doesn't
It's
is
gonna
matter.
be
Come
out
on.
by the time this
Yeah, this
airs.
will be out.
Give us the answer.
Oh yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
that's a fact.
Yeah.
You got to give the
Yeah.
answer.
All right, so nobody knows the answer.
I don't know the question.
You,
Oh, let me
okay,
ask-
yeah,
Okay,
you got to
yeah,
say the
ask
question
her-
over.
ask-
All right,
Shay
this
first.
is Stoop Big.
Stoop
This
Big?
is Stoop Breaker remix because she doesn't know.
Stoop breaker.
This is
The
the
remix.
So anyway,
nigga mad hype.
anyway, the scenario is, all right, if you had a road, you had a fork road to success or to go to heaven. There's two twins standing at the fork road. One could only tell a lie. The only one could only tell the truth. You don't know who could tell a lie. You know who tells the truth. So you could only ask one question too. What is the one question you could ask one of the twins to know the right way to heaven?
Yeah, I made the same face too, Shay.
What?
I made the same face too.
All right, if you
Talk
want to
about
find,
deep. Jesus
I don't know the answer.
Christ.
Still looking at me.
there's twins. One tells a lie, one tells the truth. You want to find the way to heaven. What is the one question you could ask that you know for sure is the right way to heaven?
But you only get one question.
Yes.
And I don't know which road leads where.
No.
No. If you did, you wouldn't have
You
to
gotta
ask
the
them.
question, yeah.
Who's gonna tell the truth? I'm gonna ask who's the liar and who's telling
All
the
right.
truth.
So if
But
he
that's-
says, all right, so if he say, oh, he's the liar, then you can't ask which way to go.
You're right, because he might be the liar.
And you only had one question.
Yeah.
So then I stood at the fork.
I still stand by my
So,
answer.
What you said?
Oh,
Wait,
no.
what was your
That's
My
not fair 'cause
answer
you
was
guys
to
had
ask them,
time.
are y'all twins?
Nah, but
Whoever says
but you only
no.
have one question.
Yeah, but if one is standing at a way to go the right way and the other one is not, whoever
You don't
says
know
no,
which
I'm
one
going
is-
the other way.
I
I'm
feel
standing
you.
by my
You
answer.
still
If
don't
y'all
know.
Wait. Time out.
Are
Time
y'all
out.
I don't know that
twins?
person is standing in the right direction.
Right. We don't even know that.
He's saying basically one is standing in the right way, one is
No,
standing in the
No, I
wrong way,
didn't
one
say
left.
that.
said. That's not what he
I
said.
said they're standing at the fork road. I didn't say which one was standing where.
So yeah, you at the fork road. One is on the left, one is on the right.
So you can pose the question and both of them will answer?
No, one.
So how would you know if you asked the
See,
liar?
he didn't say that. He just said you only could ask one
That's
question.
why this is too much. Like,
I thought you was asking one question to both of them standing there.
No,
That's what I thought too.
no.
You got to
See,
do a better
active
job of
didn't
explaining your
explain
question.
He didn't
All right,
explain
so what's
it
the
properly.
answer?
Yeah, give us
Only
the
ask-
answer.
I said you could only ask one.
You can only ask one question. You didn't say you can only ask one of them.
You don't know who's the
You gotta
liar,
ask
who's the
one
truth.
question to
Well,
both.
that's why I said I would ask
didn't
if
say
they
both.
twins because
Right.
when they both
All right,
answer,
all right,
Answer,
all
dog.
right. Even if it's like that.
What's the answer, dog?
Wait. Even if it's like that, if y'all twins, that's not saying which way is the right way to
But
go.
But you
I
can see
assumed
them.
that they were
so if they
standing
are
at each
twins
one at
and
one
somebody
direction.
says no, then you know that's the liar.
All right, so how would you know which way to go to?
Right. That's
I
the-
just said I was gonna stay at the fork. Leave me out of it.
All right.
Active, what's the answer?
I think you could do a better job composing this. but go
The
ahead. Let me hear
answer
this.
the
Fuckery.
answer is if you had to ask one one of them.
Just give the answer, dog. Look, you don't even know
Watch,
yourself.
watch this fuckery, son.
You don't even know yourself.
Which way would your brother point to, and you go the opposite way?
What?
Where did you get this from?
All right, so look, the liar is not going to point you in the right direction, right?
Okay.
So,
But you don't
But you said
know
you don't
which
know
one
who's
is the
the
liar and which
liar.
one is the truth. So you're
Exactly.
still not getting the right answer by saying
yes,
that.
you. Do,
So
yes.
what if you
No,
ask
you
the
don't.
liar?
'Cause you
Or what
don't
if
know
you
if
ask
they
the
telling
person
the
that's
truth.
telling the truth? You're gonna go to the liar.
They're gonna
side.
point the other way.
The truth is gonna say what the liar would say. The truth is gonna say he would tell you go that way. So you go the opposite
That's
way.
not what you said you would ask.
Oh
You
my
said
God.
you would ask which direction would your brother go if you go the
meaning
opposite
like,
way.
Go to hell.
The lie is not gonna make you show you the right way to heaven. So you ask the question to either one. Which way would your brother point to? So he would point to wherever he points
Again, but
No, no, I
how
get
do
what
you
he's saying.
know
What is he saying?
which one is the liar or not?
Right.
You don't know
have
that.
to- you
no,
don't have
because
to know.
I understand.
Go ahead.
Because what he's saying is that by him asking that question, they're both going to point to one direction. Because one is going to be telling the truth and one's going to be telling the lie.
So then why would they point the same way?
because one is telling the truth and one is telling the lie.
But you only asked
But then
one
the other
the
one
question.
would tell you to go the other way.
The problem,
But no,
the problem
wait.
is it's said wrong.
That's why
because-
he's not explaining it right.
You have to
How?
listen.
Because you
Because
said
it don't make sense.
Listen
Yes,
to
it
kids.
does.
Listen to
Because
kids.
if you ask the guy who's telling the truth, right? He's gonna say where his brother is gonna lie to you. So you go the opposite way.
That is not what
that's
you asking
considering.
though.
Wait,
Listen,
no, wait.
In order to get the right answer,
Lance,
both
I'm
have to
bugging.
answer.
You
Hold on.
said
But
which
he said
way
in the
would your
beginning
brother
that you can't ask
go?
both.
But what I'm saying
which
is,
way would your brother point to?
That's not what you said the first time.
No,
you
that's
said
the
which
answer.
way
No, no,
would
that's
your
the answer he's
But
saying.
he said which way would your brother go and if you go the opposite way. That's what he said.
No, I said you would go the opposite way.
yes.
I didn't say that.
But what I'm saying is,
Lance gets it because
both
he's
of them
backwards.
Both
Which
of
way
them
would
have
your
to
brother
answer.
go? How do you
I
know
didn't
if
say
he's a
that.
liar or not?
Oh my God.
You don't.
Which way would your brother point to? That's the question you asked.
Yes.
But that's
Okay, but
considering
how
that you
would
know who you're speaking to.
Right, you don't know if you're talking
You
to
don't
the
know who you're
liar
talking to.
or if you're talking to the person that tells the
why
truth.
it's the question. Which way would your brother point to?
listen.
You're right, but both of them have to answer.
Driving me to
No,
drink.
it's only
Bro.
one. You're only asking one person.
What if I ask the liar?
Exactly.
If you ask the lie's gonna lie to you.
You're
and
right.
they're gonna
How do
point
I know
this
that's
way,
the liar?
and then you said you would go the opposite way.
How do I know that's the liar?
You don't.
wouldn't-
You don't.
You don't. But that's not the point. To
Yes,
know
it
who's the
is.
liar.
How do you get the right way if
The
you don't
point-
know who's the liar?
The point is to get to heaven. You don't
right.
have to. You don't have to know who the liar is or who
Yes,
the
you
who the
do.
truth is.
How?
Yes,
If
you
you
do,
don't
'cause
know
then
the
it
right way?
determines-
Oh
it
my
de-
God. Forget
Bruh.
it.
No,
Yeah,
no,
you
no, no,
fucked
no,
up.
I didn't fuck up.
Yes,
Y'all
you
don't
did.
get
Wait,
it.
wait.
The
Look,
fuck
this
up.
is why we're confused.
That's why I'm
Hold
like, it
on.
don't make
Hold
sense,
on.
son.
Look,
There's
look.
some real
You
stupidness.
said we can't ask both the same question.
Right.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
You can only ask
Wait,
one.
wait.
Exactly.
You can't ask both the same
You
question.
don't know who's the liar and you don't know who tells the truth.
If
Okay.
I ask the one that's telling the truth without me knowing that they
I'm
aren't the
telling you.
liar,
Exactly.
When you say
and they tell me, oh, he's gonna tell you to go this way, and I go the opposite way, I'm done.
You don't know.
Because he's not lying. So you're going to go opposite of the truth.
So how do you
Doesn't
know if
work.
you don't know who's the liar?
You would have to ask both of them the
You see
question.
where you
And
let
if
the
they
fuck
both
up?
point
Both-
somewhere, you
No,
go the
I'm just
opposite
waiting
way.
till y'all
All right,
finish.
so go ahead.
Are y'all
Explain.
done?
We done.
You don't have to know who's the fucking liar
Why
and who's
not?
the truth.
Why don't you
Because
know?
You
Why
don't
don't you
have to know.
Wait, let him finish.
You do not have to know. The question that you ask them, which way would your brother point to? The truth is gonna tell you the truth. Even you don't have to know.
And the lie is gonna
and the
tell you
lie
a lie.
is gonna tell you a lie.
But how do I know?
How
who's
do
lying?
you know which one
so
is
that's
lying?
why if they point, if
You said
let's-
they.
See,
You
look.
said we can't ask
all right,
both.
if one point, all right, if one point, if you ask one, if one point this way,
You see it.
you go the opposite
I
way.
know you see
But-
it.
Bro,
I know you see
how
it.
do you know?
You're missing
I only said
something.
they because you don't know who.
Exactly. So how do you know you're going the right way?
So wait, the only way
Because
that
the liar's gonna not lead you the right way to heaven.
Bruh.
The truth, the guy who tells
And
the
You
truth.
gonna get
yes, you
bun
gotta
out
come
for
in
this
camera,
question.
bro, because I need to understand this
This
shit
is
right
so
now.
stupid.
It's not dumb.
He's wrong. And
And you gotta come to camera, bro.
No,
So
yeah.
I'm saying,
no,
yes.
Look, the only way-
Y'all still
Bro.
not comprehending. You don't have to know who tells the truth, and you don't know who's out
Josh,
to tell
you
the lie.
understand?
How?
I know is the earth is flat right now. Okay, well,
All right, let's get out
I
of here
can't
with
wait
this.
till you put this Stoop breaker up.
Bro,
This is gonna drop.
we're gonna put this out tomorrow
But yo, we
because what he's saying don't make sense.
by tomorrow.
It does
it's
make
not
a
that
lot of
it,
sense.
it does.
Bro,
it's not
if
that
you
it
don't
doesn't
know
make,
who's the liar and
You
who
don't.
tells the
The
truth,
only thing that you
how
have
does
to
that-
know is the right way to go to heaven. You don't need to know who the liar
But
is.
if you,
But you don't
ask,
know.
if you came right now, me and Kez is standing here, and you asked me, but I'm the liar, and you said, ask your question, for
which
clarification.
way would your brother point to?
And I'm gonna say left, but I'm a liar.
and you don't know that.
You don't know that I'm a liar,
and you
though.
can't ask.
And
Kez.
you go right.
Exactly. I'll go the opposite way.
But if Kez answered,
But how
and
you
he
know
would
he's
tell
a
you,
liar?
Yeah, but
He doesn't say
But
he's
they're
a
both
liar.
pointing in the same direction.
I'm not pointing because I can't answer.
he's
No.
only answering
All right, but
asking
if-
one
if I-
person.
yeah, but if let's
I
just say
thought you
he's the
said
truth.
the question you're asking is for both of them.
No,
No, this
he's
is what we
only
told
asking
you.
one
Only
person,
one
but you
person.
don't know who lies and who
see,
tells
now
the
you lost
truth.
me there.
So exactly how?
Because I'm thinking the question that
Man
you're
down, man
presenting
down.
to
No,
to,
but
to,
if
hold
you-
on, listen.
if-
I thought the question you present to the twins.
If you
I thought it was
present,
for both
if
of
you,
them.
if you
Bro,
present,
I already
if you
said
present-
that.
if
That
you
was the
present-
mistake
if you
that I made,
present-
and he
if
said
you
no.
present it to both of them, it's not gonna make. It's not gonna. They're gonna point two different ways because one is telling a lie and one is telling the truth.
So again,
All right,
if you ask
so
one
you ask
person to
one
answer,
person-
they point each way. How
I'm
do you
confused.
know? son?
No, you don't have to. You only asking one person. The one person is gonna point to where the person who is telling the lie and
I
who's
don't
telling
know
the truth.
about that, man.
Active.
How y'all don't know that?
You gonna get bun
if
out
you
for
telling
this.
the truth, right? And I ask you, let's just say you're the truth guy.
Yeah.
And I ask you, which way would your brother point to?
Okay.
Because remember, the lie don't want you to go to heaven. So you telling the truth. He's gonna point to where the liar is gonna say, right? You're the liar. And I asked you, which way would your brother point? He's gonna lie. And he's gonna point the other direction. And then you go the other direction.
But that's considering that you know that he's a liar.
Exactly.
That's not considering. I don't care.
Okay, so what
You
you're
do
saying?
not-
Hold on, pause.
The-
Stop.
Wait.
No,
The main
wait.
thing-
I'm
wait, the
trying to
main
understand
thing-
what you're saying. I kind of get it. Wait.
Pineapples.
The main thing
No matter
is
what, you go opposite.
facts.
Okay,
Pineapples.
thank you. I get it now.
Pineapples.
Shit.
And it doesn't matter. Again, I'm gonna say it for everybody. It doesn't matter who the liar is. Or you don't
I
need
get
to
it,
know
I
that.
get it.
You
I
just need
said
to
this
know
was
where the right
fuckery
way
at
to
the
go to heaven.
beginning.
Where's the answer key?
I get it.
Where's the
I said this
answer
was
key?
fuckery
is
at the
madness.
beginning.
Listen, we're not even gonna do another Stoop breaker, man. That was good, actually.
You guys about to be banned.
Whoa.
So what you got?
Nah, we'll save mine for next week, man. We ready?
I
No.
said that was fuckery at the beginning, and I
Yeah.
stand by it.
That
Because you don't get it.
I get it, but it's
man.
No,
fuckery.
you don't.
No, I understand you saying no matter what go up, but it's stupid because you still don't know who's lying. But whatever, go ahead.
You don't need to know.
It's
That's the point.
stupid.
All
Go
you
ahead.
need to know is the right way to go to heaven. Why you need to know who's telling the lie, who's telling the truth? That's what's confusing you. I don't care
right,
about
you're
who's
right,
telling
you're
the truth and who's telling the lie.
Where you got
The-
this question from?
Me.
No,
I
you
made it
didn't
up.
make that up. Where you got it from?
Active, you definitely ain't make that up.
Damn, they don't believe
Wait.
in you, bro.
You made this up, Active? DJ
So
Active?
find it on Google or something. If you don't believe me.
All right, I bet you
Okay.
I'll find that shit.
How long it took you
To
to make that up?
Well, how long it took you to make that scenario?
Which one
2
you came
weeks.
up with?
2 weeks.
First, the answer.
It didn't
or
take me
question?
2 weeks to make that up, bro.
It didn't take me 2 weeks.
Y'all niggas got jokes. All right.
I just don't get it. But if
I don't
you say
understand.
that it's correct,
I think
fine.
you know.
It's yours.
It's confusing. It's confusing to everybody
right, I
because
get it.
everybody's stuck. That's the reason why it's a brain teaser because everybody's stuck on who would you know
No,
tells
you-
the truth and tells the
it's
lie.
like a riddle.
It's
like a
But
riddle.
the main part is that you're trying to find out to go to heaven. You shouldn't give a fuck who tells the lie and who tells the
Now
truth.
this
You right.
nigga's
I
the
get it.
Active
joker.
tight.
No,
No,
I'm not
he's
tight.
right. He's right. He got it. He got it.
Y'all
That was a
stuck on
good,
who's
that was a good riddle.
You made it up, you lying fuck.
Oh, shit.
Shit.
So show it.
He only changed it up. The original one is
dang.
2 officers at the road.
Damn.
One tells the truth and the other one will always lie. It's 2 guards. You changed it, you lying fuck.
You're lying, bitch.
I wanted you to find it. So what's the answer? Wait. What's the answer?
I already said whatever. I'm still
No.
calling it fuckery.
No. What's the answer? Say the answer.
Yeah,
Because
what
I
they
wanted you
got
to
up
look it
there.
up.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
No,
Yes,
I
it
wanna
does
hear
matter.
this.
Say the answer.
I'm not reading this right now. We
Why
continue.
not?
I
Because
just
my
was-
shit is fuckery.
It
Read
is.
the answer.
This is fuckery same way. You
How
just
is it?
stole
All right,
fuckery.
Active. I think you won this.
I didn't. No. I
Stole
didn't steal it. I wanted him to look it up. That's the whole point. That's why I said I made it up.
Oh, he secretly wanted you to look up something?
And yeah,
He's
I
full
wanted
of shit.
No,
You're
I
not
wanted him to
paying
look it
no
up so he
mind.
could say the answer. And the answer, that's the answer what I said.
I didn't disagree with you after Ked said he understood. I get what you're saying, but I said it's still fuckery. It's stupid.
You my brother, but fuck you, boy.
You a thief.
I'm not a thief.
Come up with your own stoop breakers.
Don't test me, bitch.
Well, all right. Listen, thank you, DJ Active, for that.
No more stealing stoop
That
breakers.
is
They gotta be
I
I didn't
original.
steal the soup. So
Gotta
when
be
Lance get
original.
a stoop breaker from Instagram,
We just
it's the same thing.
we just bun out Lance for
No, sometimes I
for
make
not
up my
making
own,
up
though.
that scenario. Everybody was chatting.
Which one you made up on your own?
It's fish meat. I made that up by myself.
Is what?
Because that's a question that you really asked yourself.
Yeah. A
Because
couple
that's
of them.
why we
That's
all said it
actually,
was dumb.
that's actually, I've seen that on social media.
Yo, I heard,
you
it,
have?
I heard it's fish me.
meat.
No, I heard me.
All right, I
like
ain't gonna-
himself.
Well, I mean,
like,
yeah. Well,
I'm
you
not
want me to
a
answer
fish.
that? Yeah.
Anyways, listen.
Nemo's friend.
the second
He
one is
dressed
a
like
scenario
Dory
too,
right now.
No, it's not really a story. But yeah. So listen,
Yeah,
before we
next.
actually go to the next topic, definitely shop at Christoph Christian. Stoop Talk merch is there.
Fuck.
Fresh got on some Christoph Christian, clothing right now. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So tell them what that is. Fresh, real quick.
You know, it's that
Rich and
that-
nameless.
That drip effect. That's what I'm gonna call it right now.
Drip effect. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I see you shining out here. You know what I'm saying?
Pinky ringed out.
That's
yeah.
not on the camera. Stop it,
Oh, come on, man.
son. My hands are down here, bro.
Your hands was up here a couple of times.
Yeah, when he
bro.
did all of this, it was
Yeah,
there.
exactly. You know what I'm saying?
but
You got the you
Don't
got
watch
the,
that.
You got the Cartiers. You know what I'm saying? You dripping, boy.
it's
You know,
not Cartier.
whatever. You know what I mean?
But anyways, listen,
I'm broke.
Keds and Chase, they got on the Stoop Talk, merch.
That's a
They got the
fact.
hoodies on, you know what I'm saying, the Stoop Talk hoodies. So definitely could go get that at ChristophChristian.com. ChristophChristian.com for the Stoop Talk merch.
ChristoffChristian.com. Christian.com.
Let's shout out Lance. Let's give Lance a applause because he actually said it right today.
That's a fact.
That is a fact. That is a
So wait,
fact.
so the couple, last you guys say it right?
You said it wrong a few times.
All right, we have what, 8
Christian
episodes out?
Christoph. We don't know what that is.
Yeah, we have 8 episodes, so you was 7. You said 7 wrong.
Nah, it wasn't that many. We're not gonna
6.
OD like that. Maybe like 5.
All right, we gonna count after.
Whatever. But anyways, guys, yeah, Stoop Talk merch, man. We need that. Hoodies,
Right.
Yeah.
snapbacks,
Support.
shirts, you know what I'm saying? Definitely, support the cause if you, enjoy this podcast, if you like listening and watching us, if we give y'all laughs, if we make y'all smile, if we make y'all cry.
The rest of us don't plagiarize, by the
Or
way.
make y'all mad.
We don't plagiarize.
Only you.
No, I don't. I'm not the only one that make people mad.
Oh, you're not the only one?
You
Who
are.
else?
You are.
I am.
Yeah.
Damn, that's fucked up.
But
All
it's
right, let's get
okay,
into
though.
it, though.
You relish into that role anyway, though. So you know what I'm saying?
He loves it.
Give
He's like a
us-
Floyd Mayweather.
give yourself a bomb,
He
man.
loves to
Go
be
ahead.
hated.
Give myself a
Give yourself
bomb.
a bomb.
All right, I'll bomb.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. DJ Active, most hated. All right.
Most hated.
Yeah. Maybe we should, create a drop saying,
MH.
most- yeah, you know what I'm saying?
MH. It's funny. Let's get into the second
All
scenario.
right. So,
Second question.
the second topic. All right. So, this topic is based off of, the high public divorce of Jeff Bezos and his wife Mackenzie, right? Bezos. They
For
recently
those who
got
don't know who Jeff Bezos is,
right. That's the
Amazon.
CEO of Amazon.
Amazon.
the CEO, founder, creator, whatever.
Right.
of
So
Amazon.
and right now he's the richest man on the planet. I think his worth net is like about 150 billion.
But is he still the richest after the
Well,
divorce?
we're gonna get into that.
Jesus.
Right?
Yes.
We're gonna get into
Yeah.
that.
I don't.
I believe he is because I have the details of the actual divorce.
How much he got? Like
agreement.
35 billion?
So, yeah, she
wait,
ended up
Why
with,
they divorced? Because he cheated, or
He had an affair with somebody else allegedly. Another anchor woman or
I'm about
some
to say, it
lady
better be
that's on the
another
news or
billionaire.
something like that. So I don't know if I don't know if they were separated.
A news
You know what I'm
anchor?
saying?
Ain't no
When it
billionaire.
happened,
No,
I don't know if
no,
that
I
was the
know,
reason why
but-
they divorced. I
You
don't
know.
know. I don't think nobody. That's not out in the news. You know what I'm saying? But they just
if you're that rich,
agreed
you
to-
better believe in prenup.
Clearly,
Well,
he
listen,
doesn't.
It depends when you get married.
We
You
gonna
could be
listen,
broke.
we gonna get into that.
No,
We
but
we
part
gonna
of
get
that
into
company was
You're
hers.
all right, Shay.
We are
But if
gonna
I
get
know
into
I'm
that.
about to be rich,
But anyways, so before I actually bring up the question, I just want to give everybody that doesn't know who, for those listening, a little background of actually took place between them, right? So obviously they recently got the divorce. She ended up getting 35 billion,
Jesus,
right? Pretty much.
What a divorce.
Billion
Yeah.
with a B.
Yeah, she also was able to retain 75% of Amazon stock and voting control.
75%?
75?
Yeah, of her-
She
yeah,
has
her
controlling
shares.
interest
Oh,
in
her
his
shares.
company?
Of
No,
her
no, no,
shares.
of
Of
her
her
Oh, her
shares.
shares.
Right, of her
Oh,
shares.
They
I thought
both
you meant
started
like
like that
of-
up.
Yeah,
They
right. That's what I was
both
gonna say.
started to say,
Of her
what?
shares and that her
Didn't
shares
they
is
both
worth
start
35 billion.
Okay.
No.
I don't
You know
know.
what
I
I'm
think he did it on his own.
Right. So her,
son,
and she was able to retain the Washington Post and Blue Origin. So he hooked up. You know what I'm saying?
he hooked up.
Yeah,
You're
you
damn
can
right.
see-
That
and
ain't
it
no
is-
hook up. It's a
and-
come up.
Right. And then
Facts.
it is reported that he didn't sign, a prenup, right?
Clearly,
He did good. For
Yeah.
No prenup.
So, but she, just to let everybody know as well, she did contribute to Amazon. She was technically the first
A part of the
employee.
company.
When they started 25 years ago, she was the first employee that was hired, by her husband. You know what I'm saying? So she was there from the very beginning. You understand? So it was not like
but she was
just
an employee. First.
she was not like she wasn't with him at the gym. You know what I'm saying? She was shooting them three.
She got hired as an employee.
Yeah, but
that was his
I mean,
wife.
she
Is that the
is.
correct-
That's her job.
Was that the correct terminology?
No,
no,
Even
no,
though
no.
She was hired as an employee?
Yes.
No,
Yes.
like
Yes.
what I'm trying to say. Wait, what you mean by hired as an employee? Like she
She was the first employee.
She was, but they wasn't together.
No, they were. The Amazon started right the first year after they.
No,
they-
okay. The
they got
difference
married.
when you say hired as an employee, it kind of changes a little bit. Of
Right,
the
that's what I'm-
aspect,
yeah.
Because versus her saying she started the company with him and the idea came along together is different from saying
She
he
was
had the
hired.
idea and I'm gonna put you on my books.
No.
No,
So right.
getting
That's why these are specifically how it is. They were together when they first had Amazon. He started it though. He started it. This was all him. But
And
like I said,
basically
he
made her
put
like the vice president.
right. So I don't know
Okay.
what the job title was, but he put her on as an employee.
That was a
Now,
business
that
move.
ro-
That was a
right.
business move.
Who knows? And then that role obviously turned it probably manifested
Okay,
into something else.
I'm
but
asking
she
another question.
started.
So where was she at the end? Where
I don't-
where was she in the company? At the
well,
end?
after
At the time of the divorce.
Yeah.
Counting
I'm not too
billions.
sure. I'm not too sure.
It doesn't matter
At the
where
end
she
of the
was.
day,
No, it
She's
doesn't.
at money.
No, I think it matters where she was.
Let me
at-
tell you
But
something.
anyway, let me just get into the question.
Let me
since
tell you
everybody's,
something. Let me tell you something.
everybody's,
If you're married for a certain amount of years, it doesn't even matter. She could be doing nothing. She has money because I'm pretty sure as a man, he's gonna sort her out, and she's gonna keep that money like allowance. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. You know what I'm saying. You get what I'm trying to say?
Imagine that, son.
Like you're gonna
But
give
that's-
your,
Salary
you're gonna
is
give
her
your wife
allowance.
money to do certain things, and she's gonna do certain things for you or whatever, and you're not gonna just have her account in zero. Your account is her account.
You're
So
right. You're right. But that was
she
more than an
surely
allowance.
spends freely.
Yeah.
I'm sure she was spending.
But
freely
listen,
throughout the
before
marriage.
but she's not
hold on,
stupid
listen,
either.
actor. Before I don't want to stray away too much. So I'm gonna get right into the question, right? So the question is, what are y'all stances on signing prenups? And then I'm gonna give y'all for those that are not that for those that are listening or watching that they're not too sure what the definition of a prenuptial agreement is. I have it here. A prenup is a legal binding contract that two people signed before marriage that covers up, financial
Any
issues
assets.
and future assets in the event of a divorce.
Mhm.
For those that
Reread
don't
that
know.
again.
You want me to reread it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. A
Because
prenup.
I want to underline a particular word you use.
Okay.
Reread it.
A prenup is a legal binding contract two people sign before marriage
Mm-hmm.
that covers financial issues and the future of assets in an event of
Keyword,
a divorce.
future assets. Continue.
Yep. So my question to y'all once again is, what are y'all stances for signing prenups? Phresh, we'll start with you first.
As I said, keyword, future assets. If I'm in a situation and we go and get married, right? But I'm already rich, prenup. Don't care what you're talking about. Some people would disagree
So
and
that's
say
that's non-negotiable.
non-negotiable. Some people is gonna say, "Oh, well, a
if you
prenup is
love
just a
me.
sign that you feel like it's not gonna work out." No,
No.
it's not. That's what somebody who wants to get their hands on your money is gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't care what nobody's talking about. At the end of the day, if you marry somebody rich, you're gonna be taken care of for life up until the point where y'all are not married anymore.
If
It is
that
not
happens.
their responsibility to support your lifestyle after them.
So, okay, sorry to cut you
Well-
off. Hold on. Sorry to cut you off.
I'm not changing my
So
stance
you
on that.
said though, you said that,
I don't care
Hold,
what you
hold on. So you said that when you're rich, right?
Mhm.
So, but
Now-
let's just compare it to
now,
this
like
situation
I
because
said-
they weren't rich initially.
Right. I said
So what
when. That's why I asked you to repeat it.
Right.
And I said future assets. Now, if I'm not rich
Right.
and we get married and I build something and you're a part of that, you're entitled to a part of that.
But they do have
I
something
don't-
called post-nups.
I
think, or
don't
some shit like that.
I don't
Nuptials.
necessarily
Yeah.
agree on 50% because $35 billion I think is way outlandish
I don't think
for
we had
somebody
this
to receive
conversation.
in
I
a
don't think
prenup.
so.
That's outlandish.
It
It's
de-
You don't
It
think
depends
so?
on the stipulation in
No.
the contract. You know that in a prenuptial agreement, you can put whatever you want, right? It's not that it's a standard
Right.
contract.
Mm-hmm.
So if
but there are standard versions.
No, but if you
nobody
don't
is
sign the
gonna
prenup,
sign
then
that
the judge
standard
will
version.
automatically rule 50-50.
yeah, if
That's
there's no
the case.
yeah,
if there is
there's
no
nuptial.
agreement in place. In a
Right,
situation
well,
like him, they would have
in
split
this
the whole
particular
thing.
situation-
What's 10% of what he has?
$35 billion because you divorced somebody is crazy.
Do they have kids?
He still
They
had
have
to pay.
four kids.
Doesn't matter.
wait.
The kids got trust funds. What the kids got to do with that?
They don't get that until they're of a
Okay, and my
certain
kids will
age.
be taken
Hold on,
care
so-
of. You're
but-
not getting 35 Bs.
Let me ask you a question.
He still
though.
got to
Hold
pay
on, hold
alimony
on.
after that.
Let me ask you a
Crazy?
question.
After a prenuptial agreement, I
No,
don't
no,
think
no.
so.
After he,
How much
after he
he's
cuts
worth?
that 35
150.
billion.
He's
Yeah, I
worth
don't think
150.
so.
She got 35.
That is the alimony.
He got a deal.
Okay, all right.
That's what I'm saying. He came
Yeah.
out
That's
great.
not-
To me, he
got
came
a
out
deal.
great.
Because
150 and 30
Amazon is still
He got a
going
deal.
up.
Y'all are looking
150
at
and
the overall.
He got a deal, bro.
Y'all are
He
looking
did.
at the overall.
honestly,
but
she
look
got
at
a
the
great deal, too.
principle, though.
No, but you can't look at principle.
All right,
You gotta look at principle.
Law does not look at principle.
All right.
I look at principle.
but
this
this
is my
is law.
opinion.
Wait,
my
wait.
word is not law.
Wait,
Hold
wait.
This is
Now,
my
I'm
opinion.
sorry. Because he said something is not my but you said it's
It's
not
not,
my
my responsibility to support your lifestyle
All
after
right.
you're not mine no more.
All right. Now for that
I don't
now,
care if you got used to living away because I was rich.
I understand.
Mova.
I understand.
Give me the Birkin.
Go and get rich too.
I understand that.
She
right?
did.
But so like
Sure did, nigga.
wait. Now you gotta understand now. She dedicated her time to
You don't know what their situation was. So
I'm
you
not talking
can't
about
say
their
that.
situation. I'm talking about because you made a general statement.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm making a general statement.
Dedicated what time? I was in that relationship too. She wasn't there by
God.
herself. So dedicated what time? Because I dedicated my time too.
if you're not gonna answer him, I
I'm
want to
gonna
go back
an-
to him.
I'm-
Go ahead.
I'm
'Cause
gonna
I asked him
answer-
to ask him as well.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
when you in a relationship, right? You know, your life changed. The person that you with changed. So even if she was like an accountant and she quit her job, whatever, and let's just say she stays at home, or she has her own business or whatever, or she don't, and she just stays home and take care of the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you know, she took out her life for what she wanted to do to stay home and take care of the take care of home while you work. Now, after y'all divorce, it's like she put herself, she stopped all her dreams because she was with you. Now, she deserves.
Well, I'm not the type of man that's gonna make you do that. So if we're gonna talk about me, I'm gonna push you to pursue something. You're not gonna be no stay-at-home girl.
Thank you.
That's a dub.
Well,
So hold on. Hold
All
on,
right,
Shay.
I like that.
I'm sorry, Shay. Hold that thought. I don't want you to forget.
Me having the entrepreneurial spirit that I got, I'm gonna push
You
you,
can't be staying home.
to do
That's
something.
right.
You
That's
ain't
why I
gonna
said
sit
what I
on your
said.
ass.
That's what I said. What I said. Thank you.
So Phresh, let me ask you this, because I felt like you didn't answer the question when I asked you this originally.
What question?
If
What
you
I
are
answer?
not rich, y'all
I
both.
did answer that.
He did answer.
You just don't listen.
What did you say? You said she still got to sign the prenup.
I said she's still entitled
She's
to
still
part of
entitled
it.
to part of it.
I don't agree
Not
with
with the
50%.
He said
No,
If
that.
she was not a co-founder with me building that company neck
No.
and neck, you don't get 50.
Forget the whole Jeff Bezos situation. I'm talking
He's
about you. personally.
That's
what he's talking about.
generally.
That's generally. He
So
said a
then-
general statement.
Generally,
So then so basically, if you get married, the prenup is being signed regardless,
we're signing a prenup.
regardless of where you at
If he's
financially.
Period.
Yeah.
And simple as that, it doesn't mean, like I said, there are some people that's gonna say, well, if you sign a prenup, then that means that you counting on getting divorced. No, it doesn't.
Right, I get that.
But it's a safety net of being precautious as to something. I don't put nothing past nobody. You don't know what can happen in the future. I'm
There's a
not
lot
gonna
of-
hang that on
There's a lot
your
of
word.
Yeah, there's a lot of men that's not like as rich as him that lost a lot.
You
Right.
bugging.
So shit, go on what you was
That's
gonna
just
say,
millionaires that lost
Did
a
you
lot.
forget? I hope you
No
didn't
way,
forget.
bro.
my thing
They be
is,
losing their
what kind of
minds.
wife do you have in mind as a successful businessman?
That he said.
I
No, wait,
answered-
wait
I
a minute.
already
No.
established that.
No, I'm not talking about her having to go to work.
I didn't
As
say
a
go
mother-
to work. I said I would push you, me having the entrepreneurial spirit that I have,
Mm-hmm.
I would push you to pursue something.
All right, you're a business owner now, right?
Absolutely.
How much time does that business take away from your time?
Shit.
It's all about time management. If you manage your
That's
time
not the
well,
question I
listen,
asked.
I do
I
3
see what
different
Shay's
things
getting.
and work a 9 to 5.
That's not what I'm getting at.
So what
I'm
are you getting
asking
at?
you, how much of your day does your business take?
There's no set time.
Today, how much time did you dedicate to Christian Christoph?
See, you doing what he doing.
Christoph
That's not the name of my company.
Christoph Christian. Sorry.
Thank you.
Don't do that.
Thank you.
Add to her though.
This
We
is
get
why she
very-
wanna
we
jump
get
over the
very
counter and cut
passionate.
your ass.
No, but answer the question.
Today, particularly, I didn't put much time into Christoph.
So the
Christian.
last time you really dedicated time to your business?
Yesterday.
Yesterday. How much time did you dedicate
Couple
to that?
hours.
A couple hours.
hmm
If to the parents here, how extensive is it to take care of a child?
So
by
you
yourself?
basically saying that she should be paid for being a mother?
I'm not saying that.
So what are you saying?
Let me get to it.
Because that's where you're going.
Ooh, I ain't seen
Let me
nobody
get
put Phresh
there.
in his place before. Let me
That's
sit
where
back.
you're going. She ain't
Let
going
me get
nowhere.
there.
I'm
But-
still right here.
But you're not gonna cut me off and expect me to give you your answer. That's not gonna happen.
So let you get
so
there.
to
Go
the
ahead.
parents in the building, how hard is it to take care of a child on your own
How hard?
On your own, assuming the father
Chase and DJ.
at
absent.
work? At work, or
But that don't mean you
Like
don't
going
come
to work,
home.
then coming home and doing what you got to do as a father.
if they come home, because a person that has a job, as in a corporate world, barely makes it home. So imagine the CEO of a company like Amazon.
Right.
So
I don't think he got to work too hard.
He's not doing
Well,
nothing.
maybe now.
Now-
He got people in
Maybe
place.
now.
He's talking
In
about
the beginning, though.
maybe
Yeah.
now,
your
and even
building.
then, even if you do have employees, who still has to make the decision? Who has to deal with all the downfalls? Who has to deal with all the pits and
Shay
that?
is
Like,
right.
who's doing all
Bro,
of that?
you're not gonna sit here and argue with me
You
telling
saying
me
you-
that.
So this is woman power that you're.
No, what I'm stating
Bro,
is
not going for
this:
that. It could
you
be the
can't
opposite.
you can't sit
be honest
here
with you.
and say that you're just throwing money at someone who's not doing anything, and that you're gonna expect a female who's also your wife, who's also potentially the mother of your children, who has to take care of your home. Because I highly doubt that you're gonna want to be with a wife who has this booming business and can't clean the house.
Look,
Well,
you
cook
know
your
me, right?
meals.
Well, as
You,
I know you
you've known me
very
for
well.
live.
Wait.
You know that I clean, right?
Wait.
You know
I
that I
underst-
cook, right?
Hold on,
So
hold
she
on.
ain't doing none of that by
But
herself.
as, but listen,
Companies
as the
are no
CEO,
companies.
Hold on.
as
Right.
the CEO
Hold on, let me hear you.
of
Let her finish.
Amazon, you're not cooking, you're not cleaning, you're
We
not
got-
taking care of
all
your
right,
kids.
we got
you are
maids
running
and
your
chefs.
business.
She ain't doing a damn thing.
But look though,
That
she's
you
not
know
doing
of.
as a billionaire.
Yes.
We have a chef.
They got
we have
chefs
a
and
clean.
maids, bro.
Yeah, so she's
You're not
So
telling
when
you
he,
got nannies,
he's a
chefs, and
billionaire
maids. I don't want to
today.
hear it.
But y'all
He
had
is a
to get
billionaire
there.
today.
Y'all had to
Amazon
get there.
got hot tops 10 years. Tops. What
10
happened?
years? Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
You want to
She's
Google?
about right.
You want to Google the net worth on what it was? Well, 10 years ago.
Regardless of that fact, your money is stretching but so long. You have an entire roster of employees. You have lawsuits that you're getting smacked with for fun. You have people coming up with all this BS that maybe his money hushed, but you're still dropping
None of
money.
this speaks to why she's
You have
entitled to
taxes.
$35 billion.
$35
None of what you
billion
said tells me that.
is a coin compared to the amount that he's worth and
That
what he's
does not
gonna make.
answer the
I
question.
agree with that point.
$35 billion
You only saying
we're
that because
talking
we're broke
about.
right now.
That's a fact.
Bro,
If I have one-
if
if I have
you- if she got
if I have
1
100
billion,
If I have
1B.
150 billion, 35 billion is peanuts.
But
how is this any different from? Hold on, hold
She
on,
wasn't
hold
involved in
on.
the company.
I probably wouldn't
How
have been hurt. I'd
is
be like,
this
all right.
any different from the child support conversation that we had? What did you say during that episode? No kid you don't need $1,500 to take care of a kid for 1 month. That's what you said, right?
That's broke people talk.
That's what I try to tell him.
$1,500
It don't
is
matter.
somebody's
There's still
shoe. Like, are you kidding me? Of that
this
caliber? You
is my
crazy.
point. Why do I gotta maintain this lavish lifestyle for you after you're not my wife
So,
no more?
35
Simply
billion
because
out
I
of how many billion? It's
150.
not lavish.
It's not lavish. But
Compared to
anyway,
what she was
all
doing.
right, so what-
35 billion ain't lavish. I don't care if we're
To what
comparing it
she's
to
used to?
150.
Fresh.
No, that's
fresh,
impossible.
fresh. So
You
how much?
tripping.
How much you think she deserves?
$2.
She could have got one B. $1 billion we talking about. Y'all don't realize how much $1 billion is?
We know.
So what about
We know.
her contribution to the company though, Fresh?
We don't know that. You can't speak on that.
That was the
apparently
first
that's why she
employee.
got what she
The first,
got because she was
okay.
involved.
What is the first? You said that was a business move, right?
That was
so
a
that
business
that
move.
ensues that you mean paperwork
No.
wise. So
And
what was
no,
she
no,
doing?
no. I'm gonna tell you what the business move is, and as a business owner, you should know this.
Okay, go ahead. Explain.
If I have a business,
We talking about write-offs, but explain.
not write-offs. If I have a business and the smart man, right, is gonna make it so that it is an LLC.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So
So as
Christoph
an
Christian is
LLC,
an
you
LLC.
become an employee, not an owner, an employee of that business.
Mm-hmm.
So you get a check. My wife is getting another check because both them checks is coming home. So that's
Mm-hmm.
our money. That was the business move.
Okay,
And you
so
know that.
how does that say that she was contributing to the company?
Because
it doesn't.
who was packing up those orders
You
that were
don't
being...
know that.
It wasn't just
Was
him.
you there?
I wasn't there, but you
So
weren't
you don't
either.
know that.
But you
All
weren't
right.
either.
You're right. You don't know that.
Well, for Fresh, what Fresh is saying, he started it. So you know what I'm saying.
That we don't know that either because we weren't there.
I'm going by what the paperwork say, and it say that he the CEO.
He started
End of
it.
story.
Yeah, that he started it.
It don't say
don't
she's
say-
the co-CEO.
Yeah.
Does it?
No, she's not the
It
co-CEO.
doesn't.
It
All
doesn't say
right
none
then.
of
So
that.
she didn't
It just
start
says that
nothing
she was
technically.
the first employee.
Why does she
I'm glad that's
deserve
your friend and you know.
$35 billion simply for being
Because
divorced?
that's chump change
That-
to
it
him.
don't matter.
It's not to us
I
because
don't
we
care.
don't got
We
it.
don't got it.
I don't
I
care.
agree.
I don't
I
care.
kind of agree
That's
with
like
shit.
that's
I
like
don't
that's
care.
like
150 billion.
I don't
subtract
care.
the 35 billion. I am still in the hundreds.
I don't
that's like
care if
you're
I
worth,
had $1 trillion. It's the principle.
That 35 billion is
35
like
billion.
you're worth 40,000 and you giving your wife
First of all,
1,000.
first
That's
of all,
what that is.
At the end
It's
of the
the
day, they
principle.
were married. He fucked up.
All right.
And he got
Well,
a
we've
deal.
been
If-
stuck
if
on
she
my
got
opinion
half-
for a
if she got
while.
half of the 150, I'll be like, nah, that's OD. But she got
That's
she
no
got
different.
peanuts.
That's no different.
That's a
35 to
big
75. That's
a
no
big
difference.
I feel
freaking
like that's a big
That's
difference.
generate.
Whatever.
That's
Same
that
shit.
still has
Let me tell you
controlling
something.
interest.
Let me tell you something. What that is, the
We've been
next
stuck
person
on
she
my
married,
opinion
the
for a
next-
while.
The next
Get to
person she
somebody
married,
else's opinion.
or that 35 billion.
Get to somebody else's opinion. We've been stuck on my opinion the whole topic.
So I was
Let
actually
somebody
just
else
looking
go.
up.
I
so
mean, I
she started off as a research assistant, associate, I should say.
That is a lot.
Just to let y'all
Research
know.
is a lot.
Research.
I'm trying to see what
Here's
her
shit.
ending title was.
She be chatting, bro. I'm telling you.
I do research for a living. That is a lot.
Yeah, I think she was heavily involved, which is why, you know what I'm saying, he did what he did, especially with the controlling interests of even not even just Amazon, but
choice
the
at this point.
Oh
Well-
wow, you should have stayed with her then. It's cheaper to keep her. You should have stayed with her.
Absolutely.
That's it. Point
So-
blank.
But she filed for divorce, right?
Well, he
I
shouldn't
mean,
have been
technically,
cheating.
if he was the adulterer, then
Right.
that's on him.
Wait,
but
so Chase, how you feel about this? How you feel about not even this Jeff Besos situation, but what's your stance period about signing prenups? Do you think it's
If I
necessary?
started something before you came along, then prenup. Absolutely.
so what happens when Shorty say, "Oh, so you don't think we gonna make it?"
What do you
I
mean?
don't care what you think.
I'm protecting my asset because when you're gone.
But we getting married.
If
We're
you're
one.
gone.
What's
No,
yours is
don't
mine.
say when you're
Okay, so
gone.
yeah, right. So if we decide that this is no longer working and we part ways, why am I giving you anything of what I built?
So what if
I'll
all right,
give you a portion of whatever I felt you put it.
Hypothetical.
You input it.
If you already had the company before y'all got married, but then you turn around and put her as an employee research assistant after you already started the company and it's already established.
Research associate.
You
And
can
then
look
y'all
at
get-
me.
y'all
You
get-
don't
y'all
have
get
to, you can
divorced.
Look at me.
Then what?
Which not for
Let
nothing.
me
I
ask
think
you a
that's kind of
question.
stupid.
Time out.
Then what?
How long they were married for?
25 years.
The company is 24 years old. Next,
What does that mean?
that she's been there from the beginning.
She was there.
It's
All right,
over.
and I'm gonna give you a
It's
rebuttal right
over.
now. How old is Christoph Christian Kids? 6
Now
years.
it's
Last
5, 6
in March.
years? Yeah.
6 years in March. You want to know what? When we started this? 7 years ago. So what are you talking about?
Beautiful. At the end of the
So
day,
what does that mean?
She secured her bag before the company.
Why- it's
became
not her
founded.
bag,
it's
though.
over. It was. That $35 billion is her coin. That is
But
hers.
it wasn't her
I don't
money.
disagree.
It's not her
And
money.
if you taking care of my household, like
Then on top, if you ask me,
And then
hold on.
you
If you
talking
ask
about
me,
somebody-
if you want to be technical about,
you're not really taking care of anything. Like
look,
you
if
said,
you want to
got
be
nannies
technical
and all
about
that
her
stuff.
contribution to
Right,
the
but I
company,
can't speak
keep
billionaire
100% of your
That's
shares.
a fact.
Keep 100%
No,
of your
I can't-
shares.
No, the
I can't
75% of her
speak
shares was
billionaire
that
dollars.
amount.
Yo, we don't got.
Right,
It's
Lance?
35 billion, yes.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing she got?
Yeah.
That's what she got.
Again,
shares
he
was
got
worth
off
35
scot free.
billion.
So he got.
Well,
she
that's
got none
not.
of that money.
I didn't know that. That's
Yeah,
what
that's
it
what
was.
Lance said.
I only saw 35 billion.
no,
I didn't hear
Lance
him
said her
say
shares
that
was
her
worth
shares was
35
worth
billion.
that.
I look at it like this. All right. Aside from all of that, okay, it was a great discussion.
So how much shares of the company did she have?
That's a great question.
She
It's
probably-
just-
35 billion worth.
A
She had-
lot.
she-
No,
was
no.
well
I want to know what
vested.
Yeah, she was
percentage
well
of the
invested.
company that is.
She was
And
well
you know
vested.
what? To me,
Well,
if
think
she's-
about it. We can do the math.
A
because
big ass penny.
Amazon is worth 150. So
No, but he has
35
other assets that's included in that 150.
But
You
everything-
cannot
no, no, no.
assert that
No,
that's
trust me,
all
I did-
Amazon.
Everything is under Amazon. Like Watch the Post is under Amazon. Blue, what was this shit? Blue Origin?
So,
Origin?
we
That's
gonna
under
do it with-
Amazon. So all that included is 150. So that's what she has. She has 35 billion of that. So you basically do 150 from 35 and then you get your answer.
So now let me ask another question, right? My thing is, aside from all the business stuff, the money stuff, and the principle, this was your wife for 25 years.
Absolutely.
She had 4 kids,
4.
4 of your kids, and you loved her, and you did her dirty. 35 billion is a problem.
Let me tell you something.
You messed that
I
up.
don't mean that you can't make sure she's good, but you don't
how
gotta
much?
get 35
How much
Bs.
money would you give her?
No. If you could get a crib, you could
Does
keep
that
the
say
house.
137?
You could keep the big ass crib.
I read that wrong.
No,
That
What
says
is-
137
I
billion.
guess that's what he's worth. 137. She got 36.
Oh.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I
she
heard
got a
150.
third of his money. It's
She's
not
lit.
that bad.
She good. That ain't
Oh,
bad.
a little less. A little less.
Y'all only saying that because
25%.
y'all used to hearing 50-50.
She got 25%.
Yeah.
You gotta look at the number.
25%.
cold-hearted, bro.
Bro, $1 billion is
I mean,
generous, man.
Malik trying
Okay,
to
what you
file
talking about?
bankruptcy
Wait.
and cut a $25,000 check. Like, yeah.
Yo, Ted, how you feel?
25%?
ODing now.
Yo,
I mean,
25 grand
I feel like
for
everybody's
First about
ODing.
this
Fresh.
Like, yo,
ODing, and
listen,
then
I
about
ain't got
the,
it, but
I
here's
ain't
a
gonna-
Cuban.
I
You
ain't
said first
front.
about the what?
No, I said how you feel. First, how you feel about signing Prenups, and
Wait,
then
but-
let's talk about the Jeff Bezos. How
Yeah,
you feel
but
about
Fresh
that?
ain't shit. I just want to say that.
I'm
Go
not
ahead.
giving no gal 35
And he talking a
Bs.
whole hell of crap, and he not even in the situation. So I'm gonna let him rock. You
But
know
if
what?
I
You're
was,
right.
she ain't getting 35 Bs.
You don't know
Tell
what
her
you're
that
giving
right
her.
She probably
You
might get
staying
low.
in this marriage, shorty. You could go fuck other niggas, but you ain't getting divorced.
Yeah, we running past time, man.
Yeah,
We
go
running
ahead.
past time.
Straight.
All
You
right.
ain't going nowhere.
Prenups in general, I feel
Straight.
it all depends on the scenario. Definitely, if you came after this fact, definitely signing a prenup. But if you came before the fact and you were there building with me, then I wouldn't sign a
Bro,
prenup.
me? I'm broke now. I'll put a prenup.
That's you, but it depends on the,
And he
depends
here
on the
talking
female
about
you
I
with.
ain't shit.
To me, it depends on the female you
I,
with.
you ain't shit.
But
because-
listen to what you
but-
just
but-
agreed
no,
with
no,
me,
no,
son.
No, no.
But if I feel like
Active
you a female like
Active
this,
is not
I'm
giving up
not
his
signing a
mixer,
prenup.
bro.
Active is
First
chatting
of all,
right now,
all right,
son.
if I was broke,
He's the
right?
most cold one at this table. Don't let him fool you.
If I was broke and I married a girl and we have 25 years in, even though she signed the prenup, and I'm worth 100, let's just say 100 billion, or even let's just say $1 billion, I'm not gonna just. She's gonna get money. I would give her money, and we have kids together. I would-
Money. You're not specifying though.
What's $1?
I'll probably give her
Specify.
I'll probably give her 20%.
That's money.
20%.
Yeah.
How much you need?
I'll probably give her 20% still. At the end of the day,
Yeah,
she
he
has-
just said
But
he
you
would
know
sign
what?
a
You know
prenup.
what?
Now
Alright,
he's
Phresh,
saying he
this
would
is
give
the
her
thing,
But
though.
20%.
the prenup can say whatever
But
you
Phresh,
want it
this is
to
the
say.
thing, right? So let me
So-
interject real quick. This is the thing. This late, like what Shay said, I kind of agree with Shay. I'm not gonna hold you. But
Don't
the thing
turn
is,
y'all clown, bro.
listen, hold on.
If you sign $1 bill and you
Don't turn
You want
y'all
Phillies?
wait,
clown.
wait,
You want
hear me out.
Phillies? Stay
Hold on,
over there.
listen. So, like, let's stick
Stop
to
letting
this
these
Jeff
women
Bezos
take
situation,
advantage of
right?
you.
So this, hold on, listen, hear me out. I don't want to get
my
interrupted, right?
God.
So, comparing to this Jeff Bezos situation, right? His wife, Mackenzie, right? She could have had something going for her, right? Because there was also, she actually
She did.
Hold on, let me tell you. Hold on. Hold on. No, I'm being serious. She actually had was in a Nobel Award winner. She sold 2 books that won Nobel awards.
Where those books sold at? Probably Amazon.
But the fact
Another
is, she
business
wrote-
move, but continue.
She wrote that though. You know what I'm saying? So apparently she had a passion for. I was reading something in the article about her that she had a passion for like writing.
Was that
and reading.
before or after Amazon?
Before Amazon, like when she was
So
7 years
so
old.
she had money.
Well, who knows?
She
I don't
had
know.
money
She
before
was a
him?
graduate from Princeton. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. She probably
Shay,
would have
look at
been
Shay.
made already.
Look
You know
at
what I'm
Shay.
saying? She
at Shay.
probably had
Go
her
ahead,
own.
Mackenzie.
She probably would have ended up being
Go
all right
ahead.
herself. You see what I'm saying? She probably would have did her own thing, doing whatever she
So you
did.
think
but
she would have came out of Princeton getting $35 billion? No.
I'm not saying
No.
that. I'm not saying that, but I'm trying to say we don't know what she could have possibly did. But the point is that she probably sacrificed her dream
All right,
for her husband.
How about this?
You know what I'm saying?
Let's just get a general consensus because we kind of like going back and forth. Naren, what you feel?
He's
I
signing
wouldn't
a
argue.
prenup, he said.
I would sign a
You would
prenup
sign-
if you came.
No, I'm talking about her getting the money.
Oh, you talking about well, just
I
her.
don't. It
Yeah,
doesn't.
just
If that was me in that situation, I wouldn't mind it because we got kids.
Active, what you feel?
What?
You wouldn't mind it. That's what you're saying, right?
No, I wouldn't mind it. I mean,
Lance, what you feel?
150 billion and you got like
Let me tell
35. Those
y'all
are
something.
peanuts.
Lance, what you feel?
I wouldn't mind that. I already said in the
Everybody
beginning
here
that,
is chatting
I
because
already
they
said
want to
that.
get the
Yeah, but
you gotta
politically
remember,
correct
you
answer.
still walk away
They don't want the
company
gal in
that's
the
gonna make
comments
that
to
back
not
for you,
look
No.
I
nice.
still got 100 billion. What
And
is
counting.
35?
And counting. Because
Yeah,
Amazon
what-
is still
Right,
You
and I'm
counting.
just
still
worried
the
about
majority
the
owner
gal
of my company.
creing you in the comments after this post.
No, I'm not.
That's why
I'm
you saying
being
that.
No, I'm
In
being
your head,
deadass.
yo, you not even taking girls out on dates. You or him. And y'all giving up
First of all,
$35 billion? Shut up.
I never said that.
Both of y'all.
I never said
It's
that.
I
on
said
air,
that.
bro.
I said
Yo,
It's on air.
first of all,
I'm lying?
I'm giving money
It
to
is
junior
on
mom
air.
that I don't want to give. So it doesn't matter. I'm used to that. I don't care. The hell? You think that
Yo, look.
junior mom get money that I don't
Lance
want to
ain't even trying to take girls to get pizza. And you expect me to believe you happy giving up $35
I don't
billion?
like how you painting me right
Shut
now.
up.
I'm saying, I'm
You're
not that
lying.
bad.
First of all,
I'm
I
not
never
that
said I was
bad.
happy, but
No, him. I'm talking to
oh.
Lance. He's lying through his teeth right now.
Listen, if I'm talking about if I'm in Jeff Bezos' shoes, because we've seen divorces.
35
where-
You
Yeah,
are
I've seen
still you. Whether you got 35, 150 billion,
No, but
you are you.
Keds was
And you
specifically
cheap.
talking about. Keds was specifically talking about this
You
Jeff-
are cheap.
I know that.
So
And
he's
you
saying that
are
if you were in
not
his position,
going
you still
to
would
be
give that.
happy
Nah,
about
man.
$35 billion loss.
No, because
You're not.
I'm looking at it in the sense like she.
How many kids
heavily,
they had?
Listen,
Four.
hold on,
Yeah,
Phresh.
they
I'm
good.
looking at it in the sense where she
Not my
was
name.
heavily contributing to the company. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
And on top of that, I
Gal
took
that's
her
heavily
away from,
contributing to your stomach on the regular, you ain't taking them out on no date. So you want to give up 35 Bs?
You hear this one?
You chatting.
Do you
I'm
hear
your
this?
bro, so I'm going to tell you when you're lying.
Damn.
Really?
I'm your bro, so I could tell you when you're lying.
Yo, he looked like he's
At
right
the-
now.
into that
This is when you
snapback.
drop something.
Yeah, jump a bomb.
I'm telling
Double
you,
bump.
you're fronting right now.
Jump a bomb.
You're giving the politically correct answer.
Yo, you ever
That's
seen a
not-
black man fucking turn
But
red?
hold on though.
Let's just hit him with the wrap up. Let's hit him with the wrap up.
Listen,
Yo, bro.
Yo,
I'm actually
son,
talking
your
about
man
this
turned into
scenario.
a-
But
Because-
if it was you, you're not talking about, we're talking about would you. Ked said, would you
First, okay, y'all
be
asked me to-
okay?
I would be with that specific situation. I
No,
would be fine.
you won't.
Trust me. But if we're talking about me,
you won't.
If
You're lying.
I'm okay with how I feel
Keep it
about signing
100.
prenups,
I'm not-
absolutely.
first
I'm
of all,
listen,
it
I'm
100.
signing a prenup regardless of my stature. I could be broke.
But here's the other question.
Good luck with that
But
one.
he's okay giving up 35 billion.
Good luck.
Here's the question. Here's the other question that I have.
Shit.
So he has to give up 36 Bs, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's worth 150 something.
Yeah, supposedly.
How
Yeah.
much does he actually have in the bank?
A lot.
This is another thing where I mentioned
Because
when we had this
he's
conversation
worth- all right,
off
let's-
air.
let's-
But that
make it-
doesn't mean
We're
he
talking
has
about
that in the
liquid
bank.
Let me-
versus assets.
No, but she's keeping her
Let me make
shares.
it.
She's not keeping
let's
liquid.
make it. Let's make it
Her
clear.
shares are
let
worth
me ask
that
this
amount.
question, everybody. Now let me.
So technically, the question doesn't really
What
hold
I
any
want-
bearing because her shares are worth
Yeah,
that
her
amount.
shares
So
are
they're
worth
both
that
in the
amount.
same
It's not a-
position.
That
All right,
doesn't
so
matter.
look-
You
so
still
look
get
now.
dividends.
So
She
look
could
now.
cash
You making money
so
off
look
those
now.
shares.
if
So look
Amazon
now.
So what
crashed
did he have-
tomorrow, she's
This is
done.
There's a
Okay.
question. You all right? All right. So there's a question now. Let's just say we all broke, right? Lance,
Facts.
I'm gonna say, Lance, you bought a house. You got married. You were here for 10 years. You have 3 kids. You get a divorce.
You got
You giving her the house?
You giving her the
She
crib?
leaves-
Well, like I said,
Wait,
leave
no,
the house.
no, there's no like I said.
You see? He's
Hold
sweating.
on. No, I'm not sweating.
Are you giving her the crib?
I would have never went into that marriage without signing. I'm signing the prenup for my marriage. Point
No,
blank,
forget.
period.
Y'all
no,
bought the
forget
house after y'all got married.
Yeah.
Now what?
Okay,
All
no,
right,
that's
and you
different.
still broke.
So what you
You're
do?
like
Hold
1,000 there.
Okay, so
You
key
give-
words.
you give her-
Hold on. He said y'all bought the house.
Yeah.
So if we, as in me and my wife, bought this house,
Right.
then obviously that asset.
So who gets
No,
it?
no,
Nah,
no,
that's-
no,
it's
no,
split.
no, no. I
That-
don't
how
want
you
to-
split the house in half?
We-
No. In situations
selling
like
the
that, you
house.
sell it
We
and you
selling
split
the
it.
house and we
First
split
of
the
all,
funds.
do
Absolutely.
not take my question
I get the house, bro.
and rebuttal. I didn't say that. I said you bought the house, not you and your wife. You have 3 kids together. Are you giving her the house because you have 3 kids?
First of
together?
all, once again, if I'm married, right? Hold on. If I'm married, there's no I but
You
the
don't
house.
got a brother
no,
active.
forget.
I told
that.
you he'd be
What
fronting.
do you mean? There's no. I'm telling you, you bought a house.
I'm not buying a house if I'm married by myself.
What? And you giving up 35 billion? Fuck out of here.
Everybody like, subscribe.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You
see?
Let's
Yo,
wrap it
wrap
up.
this
Now
up,
you see
wrap
the
this
true
up.
Lance.
Hold
Wrap
on.
this up. Everybody like,
this is
subscribe.
BS.
I'm telling you the
Talk
truth.
podcast.
First
You
of all-
don't got a brother. I told you he was lying.
First of all, now let me answer my own question. Let me answer my own question because
There's nothing wrong if you bought the house for your wife and your kids.
first
bro.
of all, for
What do you
yourself.
mean?
What you
why,
mean
Why
what
you
I
can't
mean?
buy a house? Why you can't buy
you
a
can't
house
buy
for
a
yourself?
wife for house
Okay,
for
you
your
wanna live in
family.
a apartment your whole life?
Let me further explain myself.
How you gonna
right?
explain that?
Let me explain. Give me the floor, please.
Let me
No-
hear
no
how you clean
interruptions.
this up.
Now, when I say if I'm married, right, there is no I am buying the house. We are buying the house,
Oh.
right? Because if I'm married, she's gonna equal whatever
So
I'm.
not the
so
question,
we
sir.
are gonna cook too.
That's not what he's
absolutely.
asking.
You ain't
First of
cooking
all,
shit.
What are you talking about?
First of all, I'm getting tight. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yo,
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 he's
yo.
making me mad, son.
That's not the question. I said if you bought a house, why would you not want to buy a house for yourself? But anyway,
if for myself.
Yo, we getting off track, yo.
if you no,
We
we're not-
answered
we're
the
on
question.
track.
This is
We're
the
on track.
icing on the cake.
This is on track. You bought a house for yourself. You got married to a girl, whatever. This
Can
is your
we
wife
zoom in
now.
on Lance?
Y'all have 3 kids.
Okay, so now you changing the question now. So
No,
I bought a house and then I
that's
got
the same
married.
question.
No, you said I bought a house and then I got married and I had kids.
And then
That's
you
the
had kids
same.
with your wife.
Okay, that's
you
different.
got married,
That's
and then you
different.
have 3 kids with your
That's
wife.
different.
Y'all got a divorce. Are you giving her
You
the
giving
house?
her the house
No.
for your 3 kids?
Your 3 kids, my
They-
nigga. You
Well,
kidding me?
they can
And
live with me.
you giving up 35 billion.
They can live with
That's
me.
why I asked that question. That's why I asked that
You
question.
can't even give up a house. And you want to give up 35 billion? Fuck out of here.
That's why I
Yo,
asked that question.
Yo,
That's why
okay.
I asked.
I told you.
Lance
I
is
know
cheap.
my
Lance is
brothers.
cheap. We know.
Wait,
Lance
I
is
know
cheap.
my brothers, and I know he
That's
was
why
chatting.
I
Yeah,
asked.
he's not
Wait.
doing that.
That's it, Lance. That's it.
They
This-
can
You're
they,
done.
Yo, you cheap, bro.
They can live
That's
with
it.
me.
Nah.
You're
They
done.
can live with me. Why they can't live with me? Why?
Yo, Lance, you cheap,
Because
bro. Just wrap it
usually,
up.
all right. So now that the person has been in court for like many of times, because usually
So-
the kids go with the mom.
So hold
That's a
on.
fact.
So
No
wait.
point.
So hold on. Let me
No
Lance,
get
matter
it's
how
all
much
right.
money
So
you
hold on.
have,
I
cheap.
bought. Hold
she
on.
could be
Wrap it
broke.
up.
I bought this
The
house.
kids
It's done.
And then I got
With
married.
the
And then they
mom.
end up living in this house.
Flipping.
Hold on. Let
guy.
me make
You
sure I
brought your
understand.
wife and your kids into the house.
No. You said I bought this house first.
Then you
then I
got married and
married.
had 3
So you
kids.
gonna
And
tell
we
the
all
judge,
living in
but
this house.
Technically,
here
that house
first.
is his.
Yeah, but you got a wife
you know
and
what?
3 kids. Y'all getting divorced. You not
That
gonna let
just
her
show,
live there
listen,
with the
that,
kids?
the answer to that question shows what
Your
kind of man
character.
you are.
Yeah, it just
That's
shows your
it.
character.
So what kind
So-
of man is Lance, Shay?
My
Where's
friend.
man?
He's my friend.
All right, you see?
Yo, Lance, that's it, bro. Just
Hold on.
wrap it up while you ahead.
No.
Son,
Wrap it up while you ahead.
that's like.
I mean,
damn.
but wait.
no,
Don't just come
Yeah.
down on him like that.
No,
If-
y'all gotta.
y'all- how are you as a female that like you're expecting that house for yourself?
No, that's not what
That's
we're
not
saying.
what
That's
he
not
said.
what
Okay.
you're
No,
He
saying.
said, is he gonna give it to her?
Right.
And his kids.
Are you gonna just walk away and leave them with
Because
the house?
he said that he said
No,
what, he
why-
said what
why
I
I
said.
gotta walk away?
He said he would give it
so
to
that you know that
35
your kids
Yeah,
are
yeah,
safe
yeah,
and
yeah.
That's
safe
why
and
I
comfortable
did
in the home.
She
See
can go
what
get her
if-
own spot. What you talking about?
But you
my-
would be
Hold on,
comfortable
hold on.
giving up $35
If
billion?
it's my house and y'all look, keywords. My house. I bought it. She was right with me. Like, yo, that's no brainer.
Yo, but
so
your
that means
kids-
you're not giving up
your
35
kids-
billion at the
I
house.
told
Your
you.
kids.
So
You
you're not
didn't have
giving
a
up
They're not
35
gonna
billion.
give you legal full custody of your children.
Word.
Then listen, if she's my wife, then she's gonna have the means to go find another place. Absolutely.
What about your kids, bro?
They can stay with me.
Oh, God.
It's not that easy.
Bro.
Okay. All right. If it's okay.
You're done. Your
let's
goose
just- hold
cooked.
on. Let's
Your
just say
goose cooked.
Hold on.
Well done.
Hold
well
on.
done.
Let's just say in an effect where in an event where let's say she can't
over.
get a house.
You
comfortable
cannot
as
explain
mine,
anymore.
Then that's
done.
the story.
So
No,
what
it's
if
true.
what if when y'all get a divorce and
I'm
she
flabbergasted.
says she doesn't have no money and she have to live in a project with your 3 kids.
Or going to
Obviously,
shelter.
I'm not gonna allow that. But
You're not
her
gonna-
being my wife, that would never even be a possibility. But let's just say worst case
Because
scenario,
y'all
that was
both
the
broke.
case.
I'm talking about broke lands. I'm not talking about 115 billion.
Listen, y'all, these hypotheticals don't make no sense. 'Cause first
So
of all-
then why
Wait,
you
don't
bring
make
it to the
sense.
table?
Listen, because
don't make
first of all,
sense.
if we're getting married, we're not broke. Period. I'm not getting married if I'm broke.
Whoa,
What?
Broke people get
What
married
are you
every day.
talking
B.
about?
What are you talking about,
So
bro?
you can't get married if you're
Most
not rich?
people, most
Hold
married
on.
people are broke.
Broke to the point where she can't, if she can't get up and move tomorrow. That's what I'm talking about. Like, if
No,
I'm
she
getting,
Would you be able
So-
to get up and move tomorrow?
if
He's not
I'm
worried
ma-
because
if
it's his
I-
house.
If I'm married,
He ain't
But I'm
leaving.
saying, okay, so what if
if I am married,
what if
yes, we're
What
supposed to be able to fund ourselves to the
He
point
don't
where
care.
No,
we can
Because
take
his
care of each
crib.
other.
No, I don't think you get
The
it.
nigga would wake up one day like, wait,
What?
you still
This
here?
is my crib. Why you still here? Take my kids
Yo,
with
yo,
you.
let's wrap it up, bro. 'Cause
Yeah, wrap it up.
I gotta go.
Wrap it up. Wrap it up, Lance. Wrap it
She'd
up.
be like, wait,
I
so
gotta go.
Lance,
did
wrap
you,
it up.
did you
Lance,
find a
Lance, go
place
ahead,
yet?
bro.
Lance gonna look at her like,
I bet you he want her to cook before she leave. Make some oxtail.
I could cook myself though.
and then he'll be like,
Lance, Lance,
What you cooking?
wrap it up before
and then
you
he's gonna be
fuck up
like,
your whole shit.
wait, so you're not gonna cook for your kids?
Just wrap it up, bro. You know you don't cook. Wrap it up.
Goose
I made
cooked.
chicken several times last
Wrap
year,
it
bro.
top
Chicken
dog.
several times.
It
You
was-
made chicken once.
3.
We know you don't make no
Yeah,
chicken.
yeah,
Three. No,
You said
3.
three.
Serious.
Three.
I gotta
Crash.
go.
Was it
I
good?
really gotta
Yeah,
go.
yeah, wrap it up, bro.
Yeah,
Wrap
it
it up.
wasn't bad.
I gotta
It was
go.
cool.
I gotta go.
Wrap it up. Go ahead.
Listen,
I
man,
gotta go.
we're
Right.
gonna wrap up.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start around Shay, special guest. Thank you for
Excuse me.
being involved in the madness today. You know what I'm
It
saying?
was fun. It was fun.
I
Thanks
hope
for
you,
having me.
yeah, I hope you, come back again. You know what I'm
I
saying?
will.
Because you the homie. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
You know us for years.
I
you feel me?
will.
So I appreciate you,
was
your
fun.
presence being on
Let's
the show.
just be, son. We said this is a group thing. We gotta discuss this first. How you know we want Shay to come back?
Why wouldn't you want me to
Wait,
come
hold
back?
on, no. It's nothing
Yo,
against you. How you-
active. What
I
you
thought
doing,
you had to
dog?
go.
It's a group thing. We gotta say yes. We gotta take votes.
Let's take them now.
All right, boom.
Well, I know he ain't voting for you.
What? Shay's the homie.
I'm gonna only
Y'all
get
was-
everybody.
Yo,
to
say
This
it.
is
Say
the
your
best
Instagram.
light skin battle I saw from System
Listen,
Talk.
I
This
ain't
is all the
front.
time. Though.
Listen.
Like,
We haven't had a guest that came
For
and kind of
years.
put fresh and
I was not in my place. I was very firm,
Shay, say your
10
Instagram.
toes
I ain't
planted.
gonna front, son.
SHAY 4 underscores MARIE.
We ain't gonna talk about
Shay Marie.
how
Give a
you
bomb
got
for
put
her,
in
man.
your place 2 weeks ago.
First of all, that never happened.
Yeah, okay.
Go ahead, Lance.
And I
The
was sick.
episode just ain't come out yet, but
I
we
was
gonna
sick.
see it.
The testosterone.
Anyways,
boy.
let's go around the table. Keds, what's the Instagram handle?
Yo, K3DZ, follow me. What's up?
Phresh, what's your Instagram handle?
Yo, it's Fifth Ave Fresh with a PH, no F, BCE at the end. You heard?
Chase, what is yours?
King Chase 718.
And DJ Active.
We gonna put $1 in the pot.
Why you
Every
say
week
that?
his name stays the
I'm
same.
proud of you. King Chase 718.
All right, so around Christmas time, I get the
No,
pot.
you don't get the pot.
Oh,
The person who bets on when you're gonna change it, you can't be privy to that, is gonna get the bread. Whoever's closest to the date.
Active.
Active, what's your social media handle?
DJ
Okay.
Active 24/7.
okay.
And is DJ Active 24/7 because
24/7 DJ Active.
That's why he's rushing out of here, because he has to go DJ.
Facts,
Yeah.
facts, facts.
all right. So my Instagram
You
handle
doing
is
dance and drip?
Lance BCE. No, he ain't doing that today.
I could go with you?
Look at this perv.
All right. Anyways, let me wrap up.
Go ahead.
I am doing Brookwine this week though.
Go ahead, Lance. Follow.
So listen. Please
Shout
don't
out to the
forget to
Brooklyn.
follow and like and comment and subscribe on all our platforms. We are on Apple Music, Google Play, YouTube, Facebook, iTunes, Spotify, the whole 9 yard. Stoop Talk Podcast. All right. And also, real quick before I leave, if you guys have any topics that you want us to discuss, any type of a sponsorship or business opportunities, please hit us up at inquiries@stooptalkpodcast.com. Inquiries@stooptalkpodcast.com. And we are going to sign out. Don't forget our platforms on Facebook, Instagram is Stoop Talk Podcast. Stoop Talk Podcast. Stoop Talk Podcast. All right?
Yeah.
So we're signing out. We'll see y'all next week, Monday. And that is it. We out.
Bye,
Peace.
guys.